What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
I mean, shit.
Oh man. So welcome to the 5-year anniversary special celebration. Dude, 5 years of this shit, dude. 5 years. Started off rocky. I tell you that much. We'll get to it.
On that one.
Started off rocky. But we got better. We thank you to hold on, what the fuck? I don't know why I opened up my keyboard. Thanks to Normal Guy, thanks to Mick Wrestlers.
Yeah, right.
For the congratulations. Really though, to start this off, we originally started doing this content creation thing out of boredom.
Yeah, you went. Yeah,
because COVID happened, and what really made it worse for us, sports in general for that entire year of 2020 was canceled.
Yeah.
Basketball was finished. Baseball didn't start till August or July, late July, August.
Somewhere around there.
Football wasn't going to start until, of course, September. So we were waiting on that to happen. So, again, COVID, we couldn't go out and do things and hang out with friends or do any of that stuff. And, we were bored out of our minds because there was nothing to watch on TV, of course, because what we like to watch was sports. Now, the only thing we had was wrestling. And even that was fucking weird to fucking watch.
Yeah.
Because we're watching a show that's based off of it's heavily based on a crowd reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of thing that what makes it exciting is the crowd reaction. You didn't have that for 2020. No crowd. It's the same thing with football, even baseball. Baseball was fucking extremely weird to watch in 2020. No fans there.
Yeah, that's true.
It was so weird to watch it. I'm like, damn, all you could hear is the fucking bat, the fucking the glove, every time the ball hit the glove and shit, you could only hear that. You could hear the fucking players talking in the goddamn dugout.
Yeah. Like I said, 2020 was a weird year for just for everyone in general.
It was a weird year, but it was also a boring year, and that's why we started doing the content.
Yeah. And not so much the two. This is also the same year when people were like completely hoarding toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
I don't know where that even came from. That's the whole thing.
I get it.
I'm like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, y'all would fucking die first.
So, well,
you're not worrying about weapons. You're not worrying about survival. You're worrying about if you had enough goddamn toilet paper in your damn house to wipe your ass with. What in the hell?
I mean, that's the thing too. It's like, well, God, I'm gonna be call me crazy, but I'm gonna be that guy. I'm just gonna toss Tyler like he's luggage. It's like, here, eat them. It's like,
honestly, it's better that you do that, because in a zombie apocalypse, I already made up my mind. I'm going into the fetal position and dying anyway.
Yeah,
that would honestly be a fucking badass way to go. Is you just throw me like a fucking javelin? I'm throwing punches to the zombies and then dying.
Yeah,
come on, it's a badass way to go.
Yeah, that means, like I said, and
I let that happen.
And we'll do these occasionally. Because obviously the next one we're going to be doing, that's when we hit the 10-year mark.
That's when we hit the 10 years. Christ. Imagine if we hit 10 years of this shit, dude, which we will, because this is too fun to not keep doing,
Oh, yeah, 20,
this content creation.
20, goddamn.
20. We'll be well in our fucking 30s when we hit the 10-year mark.
That's another 5. Oh, God, I'll be 32. Holy crap.
I'll be 33 when we do the 10-year mark. 33.
No.
I'll be 32. I'll be 31.
Yeah. No, you'll be 31.
Yeah, and you're older than me. Duh.
Anyway,
I'll be 31. You'll be 32. I'll be like, damn, we're already in our fucking 30s when we do 10 years.
Well, shit. Speaking from experience, come March 28th, I'm 2 years shy of the fucking of Dirty 30. God damn.
Bro, dude, I am like 3 years shy
You're gonna be
of
soon be
30.
2 in April 29th.
Wait, no, because I'll be 27, 28, 29, 33.
No, well, that's right. You and I are a year apart. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'll be 27 in April. But yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you've been and yeah, Zach, it's been 5 years that we've been doing this, but it's been 3.5, 4 years since we did YouTube.
But
So
technically, in terms of content creation,
technically
it's
the
5.
content, but yeah, technically the content creation thing started at 5 because we started doing this stuff on Anchor.
And boy, that was
That
a
app,
fucking mess.
that app was a flop, a major flop. And they were like, yeah, thank God you had that. Thank God you had that bright idea. Oh, let's move to YouTube. We have a better
It's
reach
a
on
better
YouTube.
for me. Plus, too,
And
like
it's a better platform. You get a better reach, and we have gotten a better reach
yeah,
with you know.
especially with the international viewers. And literally look at the backstory behind this too.
I'm getting random texts from that Flip site. Like, oh,
I, I,
oh, I'm sorry that fucking we had issues. I don't even use the fucking app anymore.
I deleted that shit.
I used it, dude. I used it like one time. I'm like, you get paid for this. I'm like, wait, where's the money even fucking going? I don't own a fucking card or a cash app or anything like that. So where the fuck is the money going? Gonna go up to Ether.
Here's the thing,
Gonna
too.
go
The
to
only way you
Ether.
can, but the only thing is too, it's like the only thing you can post like videos like this when you have to buy shit from them. And it's like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's a scam. That app's a scam.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, it's like, but back to what we were talking about. We started doing content creation 2020, height of COVID.
Let's say what
I
early
started
2020.
doing it first. I started doing it first because I had a football podcast with
If I
another
had,
buddy of mine. That was a fail. It failed within like a
I
year.
want to see. I want to see if we can try to guess because it's been a fucking hot minute. It's like no, it's not Gridiron Rush because oh god, that would have been
That would have been
interesting.
a baller ass name, but no, it wasn't. It was kind of like a simple name, but it was like it sucked. Because me with name and titles was not good until It's Sort of Me podcast came along.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I got the It's Sort of Me podcast. That name pat down right. It has a nice ring to it. But you want me to just tell you what the name was? So I don't have to fucking
Yeah,
guess.
it's been a fucking hot minute. Like
It was called Time Out with Tyler and another buddy of mine. I forgot.
I'm sorry,
But
but Gridiron Rush sounds so. What sounded so.
Gridiron Rush sounded better. It sounded better. But thing is, though,
Yeah.
it was called Time Out with me and another
Yeah,
buddy of mine. That we fell out. We've had a falling out. We didn't have a falling out. We just
well,
never. We
Michael.
drifted apart. We
Yeah,
drifted
Michael.
apart. We never talked. Hold on. Let me finish. We drifted off. We drifted apart. We never talked. Right. And then I started the wrestling podcast. And I was struggling with the names. It was Saturday SmackDown. I'm like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, it has some copyright issues. I changed it to the It's Real to Me podcast.
Yeah.
And the first few episodes are on Anchor, and they were don't watch them or don't listen to them. They're bad. They're terrible. They're dog shit. Don't listen to them. The real official first episode is on YouTube. Watch that.
Well, and technically, if you look at I put him in a playlist. So technically, the first few episodes were the now defunct. It's really YouTube channel.
Yeah, and then we did the podcast episodes on the Defunct channel.
Which was
Again, thank God I deleted the fucking channel because that channel, dude, the episodes bad. The logo of that fucking channel terrible.
bad.
Everything was terrible about it. And then we moved everything to the Sports and Wrestling Connection YouTube channel, and it was great. It was great shit.
Also, too, for those for one or two, those was formerly known as the Philly Sports Podcast. Which, by the way, too, that's where that name came from.
And I told Rob, we're starting to do more than fucking Philly sports at this point. We're doing sport. We're doing all sport. Hold on, let me finish. We're doing all sports. We're doing wrestling. I'm like, we're doing wrestling now. So why can't we just like merge into like what the channel is now? The name of that and the logo. is what it is, and
And
Rob
we have
killed it with the damn logo. I'm like, damn,
all I used was just a simple template from on Place and just
it was awesome.
reword
I
it.
mean,
And not to
it's a
mention
great
too, like
logo, and
not just the channel had to be rebranded. I had to rebrand our Instagram page, Twitter,
I
and
originally my Twitter page. I didn't have a Twitter. I have a personal Twitter page. I don't even use anymore because I don't even use it. I have a
I deleted mine.
I made a Twitter page that's honestly seen a lot of success.
Yeah.
It's right down here. I met a few. I met a, I met a few amazing fucking people on that platform.
Yeah.
Amazing fucking people, and I consider them my friends. I love y'all. Shout out to you guys on that space. There has been a fair share of toxicity on the in the IWC, but that comes with the territory. That's what the IWC
Yeah.
is. Um, but
Oh. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, dude. Jericho. Sorry, dude. I love
Sorry
Jericho.
for carbonation burps. You don't have to say sorry for that.
Oh, great.
Um,
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna vomit on
I've
some.
been watching. I think I've been watching you guys for 2 to 3 years now. It was you, Rob, and Earl. But don't even mention that dude ever again, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Don't even mention him. But uh, but yeah, you've been my buddy Zach. I grew up with this motherfucker, right? I grew up with this motherfucker since like elementary school, middle school, right? He's been rocking with us for 2, 3 years. Hell, this channel helped rekindle a relationship between me and that dude. So hell yeah. Um, but yeah, Earl, we don't mention him ever again, dude. But
Sorry, y'all. I know I'm still slightly congested, so just
dude,
bear
it
with me
happens,
for a
bro.
moment.
It happened, dude. It happens, bro. Heck yeah, 1.4 thousand is crazy, dude. It is crazy. Let's talk about that now, right? Let's talk about that. Um, never thought we'd get that far. Your camera's out of fucking whack.
How?
It's pixelated. You
Dude,
got there you go.
that's how the camera has always been.
Oh my god, that dude. You gotta get a new camera.
What I think it's the lighting that's what's making it work. Because remember,
The
I got
lighting's
LED
making it
lights in
weird.
my bed in my bedroom lamp or
But
light my
Zach
bedroom light.
mentioned that our 1.4 thousand is crazy, and it is. It is. The thing is though, when we first started doing this stuff,
I
I
had
didn't
no set
expect
goal in
it.
mind.
I
That's
didn't.
the
I didn't have a goal. I was just bored. Okay, I'm bored. Rob's bored. We're both bored. You
well, if
know.
someone's bored, okay. For those who are new around here, so if anybody okay, so that kind of really ties into when I told Tyler, son, I said, screw it. It's like I told him, dude, I'm so bored, and I sent him a screenshot one time. This was like after a third year in, and I said, dude, I'm so bored. And I think I told him on stream at one point. I said, dude, I'm going to be watching. I'm probably just going to torture myself with ECW 06. Yeah, and I'm
The
starting
thing
to
is,
really.
though, let's not talk about that because that's a different type of boredom. We're going back to 2020 boredom. All right.
Boredom, dude.
Um,
It's either
the
sleeping or
thing
video
is,
games for
though,
me.
it was video games for me too, but playing the same old video games, it gets boring.
It's very boring.
It gets boring. Like you can
And
say you have no excuse to be bored. You had your video games, you had your Xbox, you had your
yeah,
TV. But the thing is though, the landscape of TV shows back in 2020 was a lot different because a lot of TV shows they stopped filming in 2020.
yeah, a lot of
So
shit
there was
shut
just a
down.
lot. There was just a lot of reruns on TV. There was not a lot of new shit on TV in 2020. Now, in like on Netflix and stuff, yeah, they were releasing new shit. The height of COVID, that's when like fucking Squid Game was fucking popular.
It's
But
funny enough.
still,
Funny enough, I only fell out after 3 episodes. Like, yeah, I was like,
I
I'm
never
bored.
even watched it. I never even fucking watched it. I just get a lot of Squid Game shit on my like TV or my phone and
Yeah, because
shit.
remember
I
that
get a lot of
shit
that.
during 2020, like that show was getting hype. It was getting
It was getting hyped. It was getting hyped to oblivion back then. And then like But a lot of like your TV shows, like on cable TV or syndicated, regular TV, network TV, you didn't get a lot of new shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't get a lot of new shit on like regular TV streaming services. Sure, you
Yeah,
have a
because
lot of
it's
leeway to film shit for that, but like regular TV, you couldn't get nothing.
no,
Sports were
absolutely.
canceled. Sports were fucking canceled, so I was bored out of my mind because I couldn't even watch a sport. I'm sitting here watching the 0-1 finals because they're re-airing like different, games and shit. Like they were re-airing classic football games, re-airing. Dude,
Yeah,
there was one time in 2020 where I was watching the 0-8 World Series on TV,
still one.
and they turned on the radio. So I'm gonna have to.
I don't hear it. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear it?
No,
Okay, good.
because
I thought that was gonna be too loud because we're streaming, but
I hear thumping, but I don't hear any no music. I didn't hear no music playing.
that's how it's they were playing music, but the
But
thing is
really,
though, it's like
thank God we're so far away from
oh,
COVID.
it's because they had the surround sound on by mistake.
Uh,
But the thing is though, nothing was happening in 2020. We were like, we were bored out of our mind. The only thing we had was wrestling,
and that was fucking
and
weird in
even
its own
then,
right.
even that was fucking weird to watch.
And
But
then you
we
had a lot of
started
people.
we started doing the content, not even thinking that we would get 1,000 subs.
But the fact we even monetized as it is.
The fact that we got monetized, the fact that we got over 1,400 subs in a span of like 3 years, it's like, dude, that's crazy. You
Yeah,
know, I know we're acting like we got like 10K, but we're humble about it. Like, yo, we didn't expect to even get this far.
I mean, and that's the thing too. Is like, and that's kind of going back because that's going to give me bringing into like the backstory of it. Because after they moved, after switching to YouTube in January 2021, I decided, I said, let's give this a shot. So me being ambitious as I was, well, before that, before making the videos and whatnot, I had to collaborate with a few people, and they kind of showed me ropes on how the YouTube game's going. Obviously, Mitch, even though we
Had a falling out with him. The thing
and,
is, though, we had our ups and downs. That's another thing. We had our ups and downs with the
but
channel. We had a lot of, people backstab us. We had a lot of people back us. Like what Rob was saying, he met a few other content creators.
well, who's
We're
done it?
still friends. We're still friends with most of them to this day.
Well, here's the thing, because when I first got started, and this was before Tyler came along. So the backstory behind this is, it's like, I decided to take all what I know about the Philly sports stuff, transfer to YouTube before I start doing the videos and whatnot. So I met with Mitch Key, who I'm still, that January 27, 2021 was the first time I ever met Key in the YouTube space. And
Yeah.
obviously, another a Sixers content creator, Greg Melly, who does also stand up too, from time to time. But, the one thing, look, as much as me, Tyler, and Mitch had a falling out, the one thing I'll give him some credit for is show me how this YouTube game works. And since then, that's kind of where all the jealousy started to really began. Everybody wants to.
I think when we like were working with him, we saw a little bit more success because he was show because there was some good advice from
Yeah,
him, and even though we had a falling out, I do have a little bit of respect for him for that. Because that advice did work a little bit. It worked in our favor a little bit, and that was also the downfall of that friendship is when it started working out in our favor. But we're not going to get back into that. We talked about this
but
before.
with Key though, on the other hand, good lord, Key,
Key, she really thought she taught us about the thumbnails and other shit like that.
if you guys can look back at our older streams and older videos and those thumbnail designs,
They were
ew,
terrible. They were
fucking
terrible. Ugh.
garbage. Now,
Yeah, they were terrible. But she also taught us too to keep pushing.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to
And
see success overnight. You're not going to get the 10K overnight. You got to keep working and keep your head down and work.
oh
She
yeah,
taught us
absolutely.
that. She taught us that. Like, she gave us that motivation. She instilled that motivation in us to keep it fucking going. You know, also credit to family and friends too, because they did the same thing.
Yeah.
You did the same thing. You know, keep it going. You know, you're seeing some success with it. Keep it going. Keep the ball rolling. You'll get there. And hold on. Do you open the blinds in the bathroom? Um, but you know, that's the thing. Like, a lot of these people that we associate with, they have some great advice, and we
Yeah.
love them. We thank them for it. Also, family and friends. Hell, my mom has a note in the big notebook that I have on my thing. She wrote, "You're gonna make it big one day," and I look at it before every damn stream,
And it's
every
kind of
fucking
fun,
stream.
and it's kind of funny too because I've never really talked about this because even even when I was going to college, like my career path was like, I'm going to be, somewhere in the forensics field. Now, ever since talking about with sports and wrestling, it's like, and maybe rethink my career path in a
Yeah,
way. But then again, at the same time, knowing how me and Tyler are all filtered at times, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, that's good. Then
there's been a few times where I'm like, "Yup, ESPN ain't gonna call us."
again,
Because our mouths get in the way. Like, dude, I say fuck a lot.
I mean,
That's
shit,
the thing with me.
yeah.
Like I just say that a lot. But the thing is, though, it's like Pat McAfee says fuck a lot. He's on ESPN. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, because ESPN nowadays, it's like it's down the damn toilet.
It is down the damn toilet. But I think, but the thing is, though, this is like the back way to that. You know, a lot of people who wanted to, who have like aspirations to be sports analysts and stuff like that. They're here on YouTube.
Yeah,
Um,
Zach, going. That's an understatement. It really depends on how everything. Like, there's very few things that like if I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's some things that if you do it piss
Oh,
me off.
Rob goes off. Yeah, you know it, Zach. Rob goes off, and thank you, Hacker of Tomorrow. And that exactly what I was saying about TV shows. You know, Supernatural stopped filming in 2020.
It's kind of funny. I've never watched that show ever in my life.
My parents did. I've watched a few
I saw the
episodes.
appeal to it, but
I've
I just
watched it. The thing is, though, I've watched a few episodes here and there.
I just never got around to it.
Like I'm jumping through fucking seasons because it's on TV at times.
Yeah, they're playing
So
like
I'm
now.
watching I'm probably watching something from like season 5. And I haven't seen 1 through 4. Like things like that.
Yeah,
The thing is though, it's like back to what Zach was saying. Rob can go off on stream. I can go off on stream, and it depends on what team it is. It's like
yeah.
if it's a sports team, it's oh my god.
I'm
If
gonna
it's the
take it,
Eagles, dude. If it's the Eagles, me and Rob are both going fucking nuts.
dude. I'll
Or I'm trying to be like chill about it, and I'm telling Rob, yo, calm down, bud.
like. That's the thing too. It's like a lot of people don't realize. So yeah, I have a short temper. I
Yeah,
get I get angry very quickly because there are times where it's like even when I'm gaming too, like there are times I want to smash my controllers. I say no, I'm not going to do this because controllers nowadays are expensive. So I'm
yeah.
just. But I do have a specific pillow that I punch most of the time. But even
Dude,
though
punching pillows is fun. Punching pillows is fun.
there was one time where I made the one mistake, missed my pillow, and hit a stud in the wall and shattered my hamate bone in my left
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Uh,
You always thought that. Yeah,
and yeah, for
yeah.
those who wondering, yes, I'm a righty when it comes to baseball, but I write with my left hand.
You're
So
ambidextrous. You're ambidextrous, or whatever it's called.
the only the
Yeah,
only way that I'm like when it comes to bowling, I'm a southpaw when it comes to bowling. I know it's crazy as it sounds, but yeah, I'm a southpaw
you're
when it comes to.
ambidextrous. It's not crazy, but the thing is, though, it's like
Well, that's what she
back
said.
to what did I say? That was that. What did I say? That was what she said, Joe. What did I say?
No, I said you said you're ambidextrous. I mean, I said that's what she said.
Not like that, Rob.
See, and that's another.
Okay. See, that's another thing that you get on this channel that we've gotten over like the last 5 years is like the dirty fucking jokes that come out of nowhere.
I mean, shit. Even when tires like sometimes the tire just walks right into it, or sometimes it goes right over his head.
Like just now, I walked right into that. I'm like, not like that, Rob.
Well, yeah, but seriously though, it's like
it's crazy how we grew it. It's crazy how we grew as much as we have. I know we're not at 10K yet, so we haven't grown that much.
but I
We
ain't
have
complaining.
to.
And
I'm
look,
not complaining because I didn't expect to get. I did not expect to get over 1,000. All right, I was expecting. You know how we got on the original It's For Me podcast channel, capped off at 50.
Yeah,
and it never grow again. Like.
But and besides that, making it a separate channel for the show itself was kind of dumb from the very beginning.
It was very dumb. It was very dumb. We should have merged it, which it was. It was smart that we merged it the way that we did, and it's here.
Here's the thing: like this show could have been, I don't know if I ever did a video on the. Oh, what did I do? Hold up, I'm looking in the back of the back.
You did, and you went off on Roger Goodell.
Wait,
that was when they. That's when they first made the no taunting rule, and you were pissed.
Like so far, the most popular video that I put. You know what's also funny too? When I did the Virginia McCaskey video, that was 3 years ago. I'm still getting comments on that and more views on that.
Because that's a still a prevalent problem in the Bears organization.
I mean, funny enough, I just
it's
did a
still back. That's the problem.
One video that I did for shits and giggles, was if Jordan Mailata should be a fullback, and that got me 26 like 1,400 views, over 1,400 views and 38 comments.
I still think fuck it. Put him at fullback. That can make him mow down somebody. You see his rugby tape?
I mean, well, here's the
thing. You see that motherfucker's rugby tape?
I mean, shoot, Tyler, the thing is too, like, you could also implement that as like something to catch the defense off guard. What, he got a 6-man?
You see that? I know but you seen that motherfucker's rugby tape? Come on, put him at fullback.
Well,
anyway,
there's a couple of videos that I went off of, but when I did the Denver Broncos need to fire Nathaniel Hackett, that was 2 years ago. Hold on, where is
wait, you can't have an anniversary without them, huh?
I don't know.
I don't even know what you mean, dude.
I'm looking at my thumbnail design too. It's like, Jesus, it makes me want to.
The thumbnails early on were bad, dude. They were bad.
Yeah.
The content was there. The content was there, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it was there, but
like the very first
the thumbnails were just not. The thumbnails weren't hitting. That was when we were like struggling to get over like 100 views.
Yeah, normal guy. I remember I did went off on the part one. I remember going off on Ben Simmons in part one. Dude, I didn't.
Oh yeah, you went off on
him. Might I add?
You went off on Ben Simmons, dude, in that video.
Do you know how bad Ben Simmons has to be for me to tear this man a new one in a two-parter?
This was when the motherfucker said, "I'm just gonna sit out for the entire season until you trade me."
I mean, that
was when we were releasing that shit.
There was one time I did one soccer video that was just to see what happens.
Yeah, you did a soccer video just to see if it stuck.
When former new U.S. The women's national team goalie Hope Solo, when she called out Megan Rapinoe being a bully 3 years ago when that story came out.
Yeah, and that was a big hot button story that was released.
Even though the video itself kind of flopped.
Well, no one really cared about soccer.
I was like, screw it. So you know what I'm saying? Shoot.
No one really cared about soccer. No one cares about soccer. That's the reason why. Not here in the States, at least. But
where is the no taunt rule? I remember going. That's the thing too. Like I went off on Ben Simmons. I went off on when Rob Manfred canceled the 2022 season. Do you remember that when that fucking happened in 2 years ago, or technically 3 years ago, actually? Where is it? I'm look. Nah, I did. Like, ugh. I know some videos age like spoiled milk. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I don't see it. When did they implement the no taunt rule? What, a couple of years ago?
The taunting rule, I forgot when the taunting rule happened. Uh,
Cause because I'm not entirely too sure when that. Oh no, never mind. I found it.
okay.
Yeah, Roger Goodell. Because God, even I said, man, that's another thing too. I had to work on too is titling the videos.
Yeah, your videos were like, I'm like, dude, you have to shorten the title because they're all like too convoluted of titles. I'm
Well,
like,
here's the
yeah.
thing. No one told me how to do it. For real, too tired. This is the early years of
This
this
was
channel.
like before no one taught you how to do thumbnails or how to title videos and shit. I
Yeah,
kind of was teaching you how to do it, but in a way, I was inexperienced in all that shit.
you're
I
not
didn't
wrong.
know, like, I didn't know how to, in the early days of doing YouTube, I did not know how to speak without
Yep.
a script. Like, without a script, I did not know how to speak. I was awkward as hell. Dude, y'all, I was extremely awkward. Like, I was honestly proud of myself. Like, usually I can't do shows with myself. I can't do it. That's why I like accompanied a second guy, aka my best friend, because we have like a lot of chemistry and shit because we're best friends and shit. But the thing is, though, it's like I didn't. All right, no, all right, Dad. Got the point. You're ruining the fucking. All right, whatever. But the thing is though, it's like I couldn't speak. I could not speak on stream at all.
Yeah, dude, you're like a deer in headlights, for lack of a better term.
There was like a few times, like the first like few episodes is for me podcast. I didn't write shit down. I had to think about the topic before I even said it.
Now that
It
we
was
don't have to, you don't have to
bad.
do that no more.
Now it's like either Rob writes it down or I just like look on my phone like, oh, this is the top. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. All right, dude.
Excuse me. Sorry.
There you go.
There you
But
go.
I was awkward. It was bad. It was, and
Ugh.
then I was actually shocked by how much I've grown as a content creator doing Bash in Berlin this year by myself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I was shocked I even did that great by myself. I'm like, damn, I got this.
Son of a
Uh,
bitch. Oh
what happened?
God, it feels so good when you blow your nose and it gets you all unclogged.
All right, cool. But back to what I was. But the worst stream I think I've had on YouTube was Survivor Series one year.
Yeah, that's when I worked to talk
Axed
about
it
that.
halfway. Axed it halfway through. I told Rob to delete the video. That sucked. Um, and I just watched Survivor Series by myself, no stream, the rest of that night.
Yeah.
Because that was awkward. Because nobody was coming in and chatting. I was just sitting there watching it instead of speaking. Um,
Now, but
and stuff like that.
that's
Now I have no
understandable.
issues with it. Now I have
But
no
yeah,
issues with it. And I told Rob like one time, like, hey, if you want to give me your account or give me your sign in, I'll sign in. And like, you're like, wait, we have another persons that we do run, so we can't. I can't do a stream by myself anymore. But whatever. Um, I'm okay with that. So I'd rather be with friends than fucking be by myself watching this shit.
yeah, that's true.
And that's what I love about streaming is like it brings a lot of like friends together in a way. and it makes new friends. Like Rob, you know, without content creation, we wouldn't have met Key. We wouldn't have met Gooley. We wouldn't have met Coach Dante.
Even though
We wouldn't have met a lot of people from Twitter. We
yeah,
would have met nobody. You know, we would have
shit,
been
we wouldn't
like,
even entire not to this too. Like we wouldn't even have the community that we have.
we wouldn't even have. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. We wouldn't have the community. We wouldn't have the community that we have. Wouldn't have had the 1400. We wouldn't have had, you know, the Twitter space, having the community there,
We're almost
having
at
the
two. And by the way, too, we're almost at 2,000 followers on Twitter too.
That's awesome. You know, like, you know, we wouldn't have the community there. You know, I wouldn't have had the wrestling community on my page. You know, I don't have the 2,000 followers, which I don't really care about. I'm just wanting to, like, you know,
Yeah, I
get a
mean,
few people and stuff like that and promote my shit there. But I wouldn't have had the TikTok community that I've had, to where, you know, John L. I met him through there.
yeah,
You know, it's
absolutely.
like, you know, that's the thing. Like, and also, again, it would have rekindled a friendship between me and Zach. I mean, me and Zach, we were always friends, but we like, it was just like after I moved, we barely talked because I never really talked to, like, I struggle with talking with people. All right. It's like after I move, I kind of like drift away from other people. Now, me and Rob, we stuck. All right. Like, you know, because he's always like FaceTiming me and messaging me.
Well, that and yeah, most of the time, or not asking him random crap out of the blue if I'm not high or
Yeah,
anything.
like that one time you were like so high watching a cooking show, you're like, why does meat sauce go well with spaghetti? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and this is what happens, y'all. I'm getting to that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm saying this on stream because I think we already mentioned this on stream a few times, but it's still a funny fucking story. But I'm sitting here, like in this chair, right? I'm sitting here. I think I was either playing video games or just scrolling through my phone, one or the other. I forgot what I was doing. I get a text from Rob. It wasn't a hi. It wasn't a how you doing. It wasn't a link to a stream. It was just, how does meat sauce go well with spaghetti?
Dude,
I literally picked up my phone and went, what the fuck? And I went, are you high? And he was like,
yep.
yeah. One word, yeah. I go, makes sense. How the conversation went.
Pretty like yeah, that's just how me and Tower have been the last. Well, technically, maybe it's yeah. I mean, last 14 years plus the five.
Pasta.
Hey,
Yeah,
what
it was like
like
14 fucking year friendship too. Like that's also fucking
which is kind
awesome.
of crazy too, though. Even on the sports wrestling here on the channel too, like when I'm not feeling sports or any wrestling like on certain days, I'll just throw up a gaming stream just for all shits and giggles, just for the
Yeah,
fun
this
of it.
man, dude. I remember this man was literally up at like 2 in the morning. I'm like, why is Brock up at 2 in the morning streaming? I'm like,
Well,
"Eh, this
luckily,
motherfucker was sitting there playing Red Dead on stream. I'm like,
I'll tell you this too. Red Dead was a pain in the ass to get through on stream at times.
oh,
That game
God,
was too
yeah.
damn long. Well,
Dude, the game. I beat that game in like a good month. It took me a month to beat it.
I told God, I'm well. The one game I did stream from start to finish was Spider Man Miles Morales when I almost sat there for 8 hours. It was 8 hours.
Yeah, you sat there fucking for 8 hours on stream playing Spider Man. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? It's like 5 in the morning. You're still streaming. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and luckily for me, like I didn't. Luckily, yeah, luckily for me, I didn't have to work the next couple of days because those were my work off days. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, but then I'm like, oh right. Oh yeah, I was like, oh right, dude. Like you don't even work tomorrow. And it was like, I think it was like in the middle of the week. I'm like, what is he up at 5 in the morning playing Spider Man?
yeah, it was Spider Man Miles Morales. Just the original Spider Man for PS4, I had to break that down into the separate different parts.
Yeah.
Uh, and which is kind of funny. Those actually did pretty well as well. That pretty
The
did pretty well.
the yeah the those videos were doing fucking numbers at that point. But the thing is though, it's like we also do that. It's like once hell, there's been a few times we were just streaming us fucking around on Fall Guys.
Yeah,
We didn't do a wrestling or sports stream that day. We were like, want to play Fall Guys and stream it? Yeah, sure.
and it's kind of
Streamed
crazy.
it on. We
Yeah,
streamed.
there's a couple more games I do want to stream at some point later, sometime in the week. Well, Hogwarts
Yeah.
Legacy, I do definitely want to see if I can try to get that going. See
I
how that.
think, but you're too far into the game to even.
Well, I can always
stream.
start. I can always make a new character and start from
You
scratch.
can start over.
From scratch.
Yeah. I also wanna just like fuck around like and do like a dual stream again. That's always fun.
Yeah, that's
Like,
another idea.
also, the one fucking stream I wish didn't happen. When I was leading in baseball, and then you just came to fuck back and won. I'm like, what the fuck?
And this is a message to everybody, and even to your.
Don't talk shit when you're playing video games against run. Don't kick your ass.
I mean, shoot, Tyler. This all started when you talk mad shit to Key, and she kicked your ass in WWE and WWE
No,
2K.
I was talking mad shit for a good week because I had just gotten the game. I was talking mad shit about. I'm like, Key, you can't face me. Key, you can't. This was 2K23. I'm like, Key, you can't beat me. You can't beat me. I beat her in the first matchup. I'm talking more shit. She beats me 5 straight matches. I'm like, fuck. And one of those matches, I could have fucking won. I could have won. It was The Rock. I think I was The Rock, and she was somebody else. And we had like a 5-star classic, and I still couldn't win.
Yeah, and dude, that's the same way how Tyro was talking mad shit to me, and so in MLB The Show. Was it 22 or 23?
It was 23.
Yeah, it was 23.
It was either 23 or 24. Because 24, you had it and beat me.
No, it was 23 because we didn't even play. We didn't play in 24.
No, we didn't play in 24. If that was the one that had 24, you were the one you were waiting on 24 to drop.
Drop and also be cheaper because I am not dropping. I hate paying 60.
And I was just picking on Rob. I'm like, haha, I got Game Pass. I get it day one.
And when I got it for a good deal, it's like that's when the Tyro started. That's when I thought I was like,
and we didn't stream it. And that was when we didn't stream it. This motherfucker on MLB 24 put belt to ass on me, dude.
It was 23.
Oh my god. It was like 24-1 in like 2 games.
Because, dude, I outscored you in 2 games before you said, you know what, I'm done. I was like,
you outscored me 24-1 in 2 games. Or it was 24-2, one of those.
I think it was 24-2.
Dude, you outscored me I'm like, dude, I quit. After 2 games, I'm like, dude, I quit.
Yeah. I gave this man a piece of humble pie.
You put BTA. You put BTA, bro. And the thing is though, that's the key to playing games with friends. You gotta be humble. You gotta have humility, because I didn't. And when you're not humble, it lights a fire under your opponent's ass, and they beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, take that from Tyler's example, because good lord,
I was never humble.
And here's the funny thing too. Going back to the one game we did at MLB Show, the 2023. Tyler said he was leading. That's just screw it, because I didn't want to just fuck around and just see if he could fuck up even more. That's why I said, screw it. I'm just going to lay down a bunt and see what happens.
He lays down a bunt. I mistakenly throw the fucking ball to second. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, your brain was short circuiting that game. Like, you just started really coming on down to the seams.
Here's the thing. I'm leading by like 4. It was like 4-0 in the later innings. It was either 2-0 or 4-0. I forgot. But it was I was leading. This motherfucker goes, and he toys with my head, dude. He toys with it. And he goes, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with him.
Basically,
I fuck up. He lays down a bunt, I fuck up. He lays down another bunt, I fuck up.
And Tyler gets a fucking meatball, and I hit a 3-run.
And then I tossed a fucking meatball 4-3, and then I tossed another meatball 4-4, and then it ended 5-4.
I walked off on your ass too.
And then that entire night after that, And the entire night after that, he kept texting me, "What happened? What happened?" I'm like, motherfucker.
I had the right to. I earned that right.
You earned that right. Yeah, you did. Because I was talking a lot of
You
shit and I didn't back it up.
stated.
Dude, I stunk. I stunk that game. Like in the first, I guess 6 innings, I was good. You couldn't stop me.
Until the
And then
last 2 innings.
the seventh
That's
inning
when it becomes.
happened. The seventh inning happened, and I fuck it up. I'm like, fuck.
I said, "Well, there goes his man's
There
pride."
goes my fucking streak.
Shit, because I mind
Yeah,
fucked him.
dude, the little kids on Madden fucking suck. There was
That's
one
what.
guy on Madden. There's one guy on Madden that was okay with me, and he showed a lot of humility. And I think MLB The Show players are a lot better than Madden
Yeah.
because when me and Rob played I think it was duos. A guy complimented us from how we played, and we became friends after that. Really cool guy. He was also an Eagles fan, which is really cool. The thing is, though, it's Madden players, they suck, dude.
They're
They're like,
toxic
oh,
as all
you
get.
suck, you're trash, you're trash. I'm like, dude, shut up.
You're not wrong.
And then another toxic community that I can't fucking stand is Call of Duty players. I hate them. Good God.
You're not wrong on that. I'm sorry, but here's the thing about that. Because look, here's the thing. Look, I love my PS4 to death, but I'm just ready to move on to a PS5. The problem is it's out of my price range. I'm hoping at some point that price comes down to where it's a manageable. Because I have the charger, I have the DualSense controller, which I have, and also the charging port for it. But the problem is seeing, because the fact that the PS5 is still over $400 is it's like until whenever that price comes down, I ain't getting it.
That's the
And,
thing on me. It's I got this fucking Xbox basically for free. Cause didn't have to pay for it, none of that shit. Dad got
because here's
it,
the
and
thing,
he's like he found it and fucking gave it. Like, okay.
because that's why I think
But dude, the newer fucking consoles are just crazy expensive. Crazy.
like I could have, if I wanted to, I could have get the new Xbox that actually has a lot of backwards compatibility with all of the games from the history
I
of the
wouldn't say
Xbox.
all the games. There's been a select few original Xbox games, maybe one or two. There was I think there was Fusion Frenzy and Blinks. That's it. That's the only two games I
I've
saw.
never heard of those two.
I've never heard of those two either.
I remember owning the original Xbox back in 2004, and the one game I remember, well, actually, I had two games for the original Xbox. WrestleMania 20. Remember when that game came? Does everybody remember when that game came out? And
Yeah.
also, I think it was a
You
Soul
know what?
Calibur.
Soul Calibur 2?
I think it might have been 4. Which one? I know I had the one with
Four
Spawn
was
in it.
four was for the 360. 2 was for the Xbox, the original Xbox.
I'm trying to think. I think it might have been 2 that had Spawn in it.
Yeah. 2 had Spawn. 2 had Spawn. Soul Calibur 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Soul Calibur 2.
The games that I had for my original Xbox. MLB 2K5, still phenomenal baseball game. Madden 05.
Man,
I had a Prince of Persia game. That shit was fucking awesome.
never.
I forgot what one it was. I had and y'all are gonna laugh at this because of how terrible that game was. I still love the shit out of it.
How terrible are we talking about?
Huh?
Which game is this?
It had bad hit detection. It was a wrestling game. It had bad hit detection. It had fucking it was bad. But it had a really raunchy story to it. It was weird. But it was weirdly good. It was so bad it was good.
That's
Backyard wrestling. Backyard fucking wrestling.
I remember
I had that
this.
shit.
dude.
I had this shit on lock back in the day, bro.
I feel like that's one of those games. Like, yeah, it may be bad, but you can play that
It's
shit for
so bad, it's
hours.
good. I'm like, what the hell?
Did you have the
Oh
one
my
with that ICP on the cover?
ICP? No, it wasn't ICP on the cover.
I remember I had the back.
Wait, what one? Wait, what one did I? I'm looking up what one
I
I
had the
had.
ICP. I had the backyard wrestling with ICP as part of the cover as well back in the day.
I had the one. No, I had the one where it's the guy in the white pants. I forgot his name. Jumping off of a roof with another guy on a table. That's the one I had.
Okay, so you had the original cover.
I had the first one.
Okay, so
I didn't
I
have
guess
the second. You were talking about the second one. I didn't have the
I
second.
had the second one. The fact that you even make a second one was surprising to me. That's like it's how bad the first game was. Like you made
it was slightly. I heard it was like slightly more polished than the first one. But the first one the one I had was the bad one. The fucking hit detection was bad. The move, like you couldn't even get a move set. Like it was like it. In some instances, the bad outweighed the good in some matches, and I got angry at it. But that game was so fun that I didn't give a shit how bad it was.
You know, there's a few games I do want to see remastered. GTA 4 is one of them because GTA 4 for me is one of my favorites. Because I played the original San Andreas, even though I will tell you this much: the one mission that gave me fucking hard problems was the remote.
And yes, the AFC and NFC championship games are tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep. Got my girl up in here.
What's up? Oh, you got the series. I got it for I think I got the Series S for my birthday, I think. You had the Batman games, GTA 5 on the 360, and those GTA games were good old days.
Dude,
the thing is, the GTA games that I had growing up, I had GTA San Andreas. That game was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I had San Andreas. I played a little bit of GTA 4 because my uncle had it, I think, one time.
For me,
I played GTA 4. I had GTA 5. But that wasn't part of my childhood. That was when I was first becoming a fucking teenager. This was 2013. This was I was what, 14, 15 at that point?
Because when did GTA 5 come out? What,
2013? That was early 2013.
Okay, so if I'm doing the math right, I would have been early 20. So I would have been what?
Depends on what day it came out. That's the thing. All right. GTA. Oh my god. I did not say those letters, you fucking phony. Release date. So it came out on September 17th. So I was I think it was 15. 14. Wait, no. Was I 15?
Yeah, you were 15. Okay, yeah, I was. Good lord. We were in there.
Was I? Hold on. 2011, I was 13. I was 15. Yeah, I was 15.
Yeah. I was 16.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I was.
Crap. How much on the change?
Yeah, that's how old we are. That's how old we are, bro.
Oh, we're getting old. God, how much?
Dude. I'm 27. GTA 5 came out when I was 15.
Yeah,
and they're still releasing the shit to new consoles. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, Juice, I'll tell you this too. Dude, we're gonna be reaching our 30s very soon.
We are, bro. We are.
Give me a couple years. Tyler, give them 3 years.
We are old men.
Because our 10-year mark we'll be in our early 30s. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. It's like
Put it this way. We're the Gen Z that millennials tolerate.
Yeah.
Because we're better. We're a better version of Gen Z.
It's kind of funny too. It's like we're the old school Gen Z that actually
they tolerate. They tolerate us.
But when we were growing up, it's like we've experienced things that this new generation hasn't. Either you get whipped by the belt, or for those who live in the South, you get the switch. Not the
Now
Nintendo
grab
Switch.
me a Switch from outside. Oh hell.
Yeah, yeah,
Done
you knew
fucked up.
you were fucked.
You done fucked up. If you're like, go grab me a Switch. Yo, you done fucked up. You done fucked up.
I remember some of the stupid shit that I remember down south. One time I got oh god, Tyler, you're gonna probably cringe at this because there was one time when I had a couple friends a couple neighbors that we did. They had both paintball guns. So my idea was say, hey, okay, so here's a good idea. Let's go get shot by paintballs.
How dumb do you have to be?
Dude, we were young kids. Like we were fucking
The
stupid.
thing is though, yeah, y'all were fucking stupid.
Yeah, dude, when I tell you that shit fucking
hold on, I got
hurt
an idea. I got an idea for you. Let's pelt each other with paintballs and give us
that was
pain.
basically what my idea was. That should
I
tell you
would
what my
look at, if I was your friend back then, I would look at you and go, "Are you freaking stupid?"
And when I tell you that shit fucking stung, I'm not even
No
kidding.
shit.
That left a bruise on my leg. I remember getting shot
No
in the leg.
shit, dude.
I'll tell you this, dude.
Your internet just went. And there goes his internet. Want to talk shit while he is away? I'm playing. Wouldn't do that. Yeah. This is awkward. I'm gonna read some comments while Rob gets that squared away. I never knew it's been 5 years. He just texted me. So his computer's bugging out, so I'm just gonna read some comments. I never knew it's been 5 years. Yeah, it's been 5 years, bro, but it's been a little bit less on YouTube. L McDonald's Wi-Fi. I know, Juice. I know. I never got hit because my grandma knew how to yell, and that was plenty. Yeah, yelling can be pretty scary sometimes. I was raised with my grandma, so I got raised like she did my Gen X mom, so I'm a hybrid. That's smart. That's smart.
Sorry about that, Yoli.
Dude, it happened.
Fuck Chromebooks.
This is why I hated using them in high school, bro.
Dude, their life cycle sucks.
Dude, their life cycle was shit, dude.
Like, and look, because like I have the strongest internet connection in my bedroom. And the reason why, if you're asking me a lag line,
honestly, with Chromebooks, Rob, it doesn't fucking matter. They'll still bug out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why
with Chromebooks, bro, it doesn't matter.
I had to force shut off my computer because because when Tyler said, I don't know what Tyler was saying, he's like, it's like, yeah, I gotta restart this shit. So, anyways, back to my story. Yeah, I got left a bruise on my leg from getting shot in the leg with a paintball.
That's on you, dumbass.
But and there was another story too. So I was learning how to play golf with my great grandfather, God rest his soul. There was one time I forgot to say 4 and whacked my brother with a golf ball in his chin, knocked out a few times.
All right, since we're speaking of injuries here, there's one thing, and my mom could vouch for it because she laughed her ass off the last time I talked about this on the other stream. I was in the living room, and she remembers it the way that I remember it.
Lord.
This is when me and Rob were neighbors.
Back in 2012. This goddamn brother hit me in the nuts.
My brother on the back.
On the backswing.
The thing is, my brother's practicing for a game outside because, he played baseball back then. My little brother, he goes on the backswing, pops this dude right in the balls.
Dude, like
he goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Dude, literally, that shit fucking hurts.
I believe it. You got in the balls, bro.
This is why even in wrestling, like I hate.
He goes down. I'm cracking the fuck up. Got this motherfucker.
Laughing at my pain, you bastard.
I'm laughing at it. That's karma for you. I think it was like the same week where I ate shit with my crutches.
Oh yeah, that's what I did.
It's the same week. I think it was the same week. And that was my karma. I'm like, finally, I have my fucking karma. I
Yeah, I get
fucking
hit in
do.
the boys,
When
basically.
you get in the boys, I'm laughing my ass off at you.
Yeah.
Like it was funny. It was hilarious. And yes, me and Rob were neighbors at we're neighbors at one point for a year. We were neighbors.
What time
Um,
moved what
I
Belmar?
moved to Belmar. I remember again. This is another story I talked about on
On the real
the
talk.
Real Talk podcast or the Real Talk show.
That crazy he had to walk
Oh,
across 130 to his house in the blistering
all right.
summer
We're not talking
heat.
about that. We're not talking about that. We'll get to that. I remember when I moved to Belmar, like right before I moved to Belmar, the math teacher, the math aide, it wasn't the math teacher, it was the math aide, Mr. McConnell. Remember that motherfucker's name?
Yeah.
Got mad at me for moving. I'm like, it's not in my control.
And first of all,
He got mad at me
first of all,
because
it's 2 towns over.
he liked me as a student. I'm like, I feel bad for him because he was a cool fucking dude, and I'm like, you're mad at me. It's not my control.
I ain't wrong on that one.
He was like, damn it. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he was a cool dude. He was a dope dude. But yeah, back to Rob's little story here.
But yeah,
Okay, Juice, are you fucking crazy?
I mean,
When I was a kid, I tried to hit a swanton bomb on the trampoline from a real old ladder, and I hit the frame. Yeah, I thought, oh God,
you know
God,
you
is
know
that
what's kind of
you?
crazy too? And it's like that's what the freaking
I
thing
could
about.
just picture Juice doing that. He just lands on the fucking metal rod part of the trampoline. Goes, God, is that you?
No, because here's the thing, because that's the one thing that I've been seeing a lot on TikTok is like like intrusive thoughts, like anything with height.
It's
That's like,
funny because I see that thing too because I'm in the wrestling because we get wrestling videos because the algorithm gives us wrestling videos because we're wrestling fans. And the trend on TikTok is like once you climb the ladder, you hear the Hardy Boys theme,
yep,
and you're like Jeff Hardy, he does a thing where he goes like this. He goes like
yeah,
this, and you see like the person with the intrusive thought goes, no, no. But yeah, the thing is though, like Juice, you crazy motherfucker.
but still, I mean, there's a lot of things, and that's it's kind of crazy too, because even in high school, because I never thought YouTube would me and Tom would ever do YouTube in life. But now here we are, almost 10 years out of high school. Say, well, shit, how much time has changed since then? Because here's the
Damn,
thing.
we've been out of school since damn
Remember, Tyler, June of next year, it marks
June
10
of
years for us.
26, bro. Will be 10. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
God damn, we old, bro. We old.
Dude, Yeah, well, that is true.
Listen, dude, you're younger than me. I'm a year younger. We're still old.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, I even self doubt I'm one of those people that do self doubts myself at times. Even before starting YouTube, it's like I don't know if how I feel. Like I was self doubting moving to YouTube because it's
The
like
thing is, though, I was down it too because I'm like, dude, the last few times I went to YouTube, it was terrible. I was awkward. I was doing random shit. I was fucking taking movies off of my shelf and reviewing them. And I'm like, dude, that's not gonna fucking work. I mean, I get there's people that review movies that I've seen on like TikTok or on like other streaming apps, but like, dude, that's just stupid. Because it was like I was just doing stupid shit. Like, and also I had self doubts of going to YouTube as well because I'm like the other shit wasn't working. I don't know if this is gonna work. Also, my doubt still continued when the It's From Me podcast account failed, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, hell, when Rob told me, hey, you want to merge? I'm like, I don't know.
that
You
dude. You were
know,
self doubting like a motherfucker when I first brought that up.
I was like, I don't know. It's not working. I don't even know if it's going to work there. And I'm like, at one point, I was just like, fuck it. I was in
Like,
fucking mode. I'm like, dude, in a way, I'm kind of having fun with this, but I'm like, fuck it. moved over
Yeah.
here, went right up.
Yeah.
Just we trended upwards after that. But the thing is, though, it's like what you need to take from this whole self doubt thing is like if you want to do YouTube, you just gotta jump on in this shit. You gotta just jump
It
in.
really depends on your niche too, because
You gotta, and it depends on your niche. If you like wrestling or if you like sports and that's your passion, do it.
yeah,
Do create content for something that you like. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's sports, whether it's movies, whether it's TV, anything.
yeah,
Hell, it could be like a day in a life video or whatever the hell, or you could do vlogs if you like vlogging, or if
yeah.
you want to
Like that's the type of content you'll never see me bust out. But well, actually, I take that back.
I'll probably like bust out a vlog if it's
Honest,
a sports game that I'm going to
I thought
or something
about it,
like
but the
that.
problem, and sometimes where the problem lies is like a lot of there was a lot of copyrighted music playing. So I was like, nah, I'm going to just scrap the idea.
Yeah, there's like a lot of copyright shit,
It's like,
but you can always edit it out to where it's like usually the copyrighted music plays after a play. You could film like a reaction to a play, cut. Then you can film to another reaction to a play, cut.
yeah,
Then you can hit up the bathroom and do a bathroom review if you wanted to. I mean, fuck it at that point. Do whatever the fuck you need to, Rob, to make content.
there's if
There's
someone
people out there.
were
There's
to
people
do
out there
it,
that do that. There's
like
people out there on. Here's the thing, though, Rob. It's funny because there's people out there on YouTube that do that. Where they're like at like a restaurant or on like a plane or something. Like, let's do a bathroom review, and it's like bathroom's clean.
for me, to me, that's like a stupid idea to me.
Yeah, apparently it's not because people go viral for that shit.
God, if someone were, because I mean, who are the urinal trials? Is that Fenway that has them?
The urinal trust?
Yeah, like
No,
I think that is that
I don't even know. I never actually been to Fenway.
because that's one of my. Hey, here's the thing too. I have a few bucket list items. Fenway and Wrigley are the two. Well, and also too, I do want to go to Soldier Field at one point. That's going to be on my bucket list. Same with Lambeau, as well because
What I want to do, which I'm not financially set for, and I will never be financially set for, is to go to every single NFL stadium. I've been to two. I've been to two
I've
already.
been to none because NFL games are
I've
fucking
been to.
expensive.
I've been to. Well, I've inherited the tickets for both the fucking games I went to. So I didn't pay for none of that shit, or
Because here's
my
the
parents
thing:
didn't pay for any of that shit either. So it's like we just inherited tickets. I've been to an Eagles preseason game 2012. I also met an Olympian there, which is really fucking cool. I got a picture for it.
yeah,
I
I remember you saw
also
a
went
picture of John
to
Dornbos.
yeah, I have John Dornbos, a picture of him because he's on Manhattan. That whole story is sweet as hell, and it just goes to show what kind of person John Dornbos is. It's really cool. I'll get to that as well since you mentioned it. I also went to a Patriots game in Gillette. That stadium was nice too. That stadium is nice. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I went there during I think it was like Mike Vrabel was there to get inducted to their Hall of Fame, the team's Hall of Fame, which is really cool to see. Um, so I
Oh,
saw that. Um, but I've only been to two stadiums so far. The Phillies. I've only been to one Phillies game.
I and
That was
I
like
know I'm
way
going to
back
date
in
myself here because
way back.
I've been multiple. That's combining the Vet and Citizens Bank Park.
Cool. But the thing is though, I've been to one. I've been to one. Um, that was in 2011. I actually got a signed baseball, which is just over there on my shelf over here. I'm gonna have to. You know what? Hold on. I'm bringing the tablet. It's portable. I'm bringing the tablet. Let me unplug this shit. All right. All right.
Oh snap! Oh jeez.
I'm bringing the tablet. Hold on.
No, you're good. You're good. You're gooch.
God damn. Fucking
Damn,
cut the fucking. I'm trying to unplug it. Damn cord, and it's like fucking durable as shit. It won't unplug. There we go. So I got a baseball, right? I'm not sure if I can actually fucking. Let me put you down here. Trying to move everything, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to knock anything over. Move this over. I'm gonna just put this down for a minute. All right, and then. Oh goddamn! All right. Oh god! If I can stop fucking pressing the comment button.
Wait.
All right. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but y'all see that baseball up there? Rob, do you see the baseball?
Yeah.
That's a signed baseball that I have. From the game that I went to in 2011, from Chase Utley.
Oh yeah, the Met Killer.
The Met Killer, the guy who kills the Mets and breaks their ankles.
Well, not just that too. The fact that he has a corner named after called Utley's Corner.
Yeah, but I actually went to a game in 2011, and got that signed from Chase Utley.
That's the thing too. Like, I can go to a lot of Phillies games because their tickets are reasonable for what they are.
Oh, Juice, fuck off! Oh my god! See what your ass started this shit with the jokes.
I mean, the jokes writes itself. I mean, shit.
Oh my tails, Juice, fuck off!
Damn it, man.
Much love, brother. Much love. Oh my god, Veggie Tales. I'm done. Are you going to see the Royal Rumble? No, because we don't have money. Tyler on the move. Yep, I'm on the move.
Like, I mean, we're streaming the Royal Rumble. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, we're streaming it. We're not going. We already said that. We're not going.
Luckily, we have a few friends of ours that are going to be in attendance in Indy. Well, that live in Indy, actually.
The problem is, it's in Indy. We're not buying a fucking plane ticket, for one, and for two.
So I don't even have a car.
Don't have a car. I don't have a car. I can't drive because of my disability.
Drive 6 hours to get this fucker, then drive to how many hours all the way to Indy to get a hotel.
And also too, tickets are just ridiculous nowadays.
And guy, that's one of the biggest talking points that I've seen too. That's almost social media that TKO is going to ruin the boom here with their greed.
They're ruining it. They're ruining it already.
Yeah, Gooley is going.
Gooley's going. Gooley's going.
Yeah, I think Gooley and John L. and there was another friend of ours that was going, but I don't know if Dub's going. Oh god.
I'm not sure. I know it's Gooley. I know it's John L. that's going, I think. Somebody else.
They'll come back to me, but
yeah.
But look, even the longest time, like I've been to many Phillies games. I've been to one Flyers game, 2 Sixers. Still have never been to the Eagles game, any Eagles games, because they're fucking expensive as shit.
Oh, football games suck. When it comes to ticket prices, they suck.
It's like, damn, it's like, dude, I want to complete the big 4, but it's like, god damn it. But I kind of get
the thing is though, like completing the big 4 is not on my bucket list. I would never go to a hockey game because I don't want to get pelt in the face with a fucking puck to the face.
Not if you get like mid-level seats.
Still, that thing could go over and pop me in the head.
It's kind of funny that you mentioned it. For me, I had seats behind the glass. Actually, funny enough.
That's cool, but the thing is though, it's like if I'm scared to get tickets to a Flyers game because if I get clocked in the fucking head with a fucking goddamn puck, it would suck. I'd be bleeding. I'd have to go to a fucking hospital mid game.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a hockey game.
But
I've been to a Sixers game, a Phillies game, and an Eagles game.
I've been to Cal. I've been in terms of the playoffs in the Phillies sports
upper deck. I'm pretty sure that was probably where I'll probably.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't fit upper deck.
I've been the handicap seat.
But in terms of the postseason, I've been to one playoff game for the Philadelphia Phillies, and that was 2009. I remember this too. I don't know, it was game. So all my Phillies fans will remember the J. Roll's game-winning hit off of Jonathan Broxton, and remember how loud that well, we know how loud the banking can be. I
Dude,
thought,
remember the 20, I think it was like the 2022 playoffs. And I think we got like a game-winning run in the 2022 playoffs. Crowd went so nuts, it caused a fucking earthquake from Philly to
yeah,
Jersey. From Philly to Jersey was an earthquake because the crowd was that loud.
that's true. Because
And also you had fucking text messages warning you about the decibels.
yeah. Because I learned
It's too loud here.
Because here's the thing, I've learned that before because when I went in 2009 when the Phillies and the Dodgers played in the NLCS no, it was the division series. Sorry. But yeah, it was Jonathan Broxton who decided to throw J-roll and meatball with it for a game-winning double.
Big mistake.
And when I tell you that you can feel the concrete vibrate.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. Like literally, I couldn't hear for the next until the next day because I felt deaf. And yeah, Steven, I know because I was kind of rubbing in Tyler's face that AEW Dynasty is coming to Philly in April.
the wrestling gods hate me.
They do. They really do hate you.
Ever since COVID, they've done nothing but screw me. Over.
Shit.
Pause.
I'm gonna probably rub it in your face more if I ever do get tickets to go to that event.
If you go, you be fucking spamming pictures like you motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, you had multiple opportunities.
I ain't had no multiple opportunities. I had one opportunity and COVID screwed me.
No, I thought it was you had twice. Remember no. I could be.
I didn't have opportunities, bro. Because the only events that I had was WWE, and I ain't got money for that shit.
Yeah, the only last WWE event I've ever been to, dude, was in 2016 when the Royal. Was it? No,
20. It was 20.
it was 2016 because the Royal was in Philly that year.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, and I don't know, I told the story with Tyler before, but I didn't tell it on stream. So I was sitting in the
you said the Shield. The Shield was there, so it had to have been 2014. Because you said something. This involves the Shield.
No, because the Shield had a match when they were at the Wells Fargo Center in 2016. You ever coming down through the crowd? My mom gets
Rob. The Shield did not reform until 2018. The Shield was dead at that point. 2014 was the year. I would think. Because the Shield was not together in 2016. It had to have been just Roman. Even then, he didn't come through the crowd.
No, sorry, it was 2014. Sorry, because 2016 was in Florida.
Yeah, because 2016 the Shield was not together.
Or was it 2015? No, because 2014 was in Pittsburgh. Oh, I think I know what it is. It was 2015. Yep,
but
it was 2015.
The Shield was not together. You said the story involves the Shield.
No, I didn't say the story.
Wasn't it the story where your mom jump scared Roman when he was with the Shield?
No. Okay, so the story was because both Seth Rollins, because this one the Shield was still together. Well, at the time,
but it wasn't. But they broke up in 2014. You're saying 2015?
Because I mean, my mom would tell you differently because she saw all three members of the Shield coming down the.
Dude, I am telling you, 2015. The Shield was not together.
Anyways,
hold on. I'm looking it up.
So the fact that was one of the.
I don't want Rumble Boxing. Stupid fucking. But let me look this up. Because the match card for 2015 was the match card. So, yeah, Tyson Kidd, Cesaro.
Oh, jeez.
Adam Rose, defeating the New Day.
Oh Lord.
The Ascension defeated New Age Outlaws when they
Uh,
reformed.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, they reformed for that 1 year. The Usos defeated Damien Mizdow and
I'm
the
sorry, but
Miz when fucking Damien fucking Sandow was his fucking body double, and that shit was funny.
and the fact that he got over with that.
That's good. He was funny as shit. He of course got over with it. The Bella Twins defeating Paige and Natalia. Brock Lesnar defeating Seth Rollins. So yeah, they weren't
Yeah,
together. Roman Reigns.
I know
Roman
who
Reigns was.
exactly what.
Hold on. Roman Reigns was in the Rumble. So it wasn't 2015.
God, I remember hearing story. Man, that dude got booed. Oh God, this was the big. Yeah,
That was the boo. That was the year he got fucking booed.
oh God, yeah,
Um.
this is the big dog era of Roman Reigns, which was.
So wait a minute. So Royal. Oh my fucking god! Can I freaking alright? 2013. Let me see what 2013 was. 2013. It was in Arizona, so it's not that. 2012, maybe. No, it wasn't 2012 either. When they debuted. All right, so let's see 2018. It had to have been 2018 then.
Yeah, because so 2014, because we were at the Go Home show for the Royal Rumble. So both I kid you not,
So
my
it
mom.
was the Go Home show then. It was either the Go Home show or 2018.
It was the Go Home show is
All
when
right.
we went. So the story was because we were sitting in the upper level of the Wells Fargo Center. As soon as the Shield came across, my mom got freaked the fuck out and like almost literally tripped Roman Reigns. She almost tripped Seth Rollins going down the stairs. Because like we
He
were that
almost was the catalyst for all them leg injuries he had.
pretty much. Dude, like literally when she got freaked, like because we were close to where the Shield were. I was like, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm envious. I'm still envious of Goldie seeing the reunion of that fucking group live too.
boo.
Hell, I'm envious for any fan that goes. Because those tickets are goddamn expensive.
Yep. Anyways, though, but that was the last wrestling event I've ever been to in over 10+ years.
And I've never been to one.
Because the wrestling guys hate my boy.
They fucking hate me. Because I was literally a week away from actually getting a chance to go.
And here's the thing too, even with the indie dates, I mean, you had any. When I told Tyler that NXT was coming to Philly, he's like, he crashed.
You son of a bitch!
But the problem is, I couldn't win. Tickets were even tickets were expensive for NXT. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So I was like, fuck this, man.
But the thing is, though, it's like, and it's not just that, right? It's not just that. So I move 2021. This is why I think the wrestling gods hate me. That's September. Philly gets the show they were supposed to get in April of 2020. I'm like, fuck. Punk is there. Brian Danielson's there. What the fuck? I'm like that sucks. And then they get a few cons, like little Comic Con things, Russell Cons or whatever.
Yeah, those are expensive as hell, anyways.
They got one in Philly. My fucking crush is there. What the fuck?
And
My wrestling crush is there. What the fuck?
So
my original wrestling crush. I have a new one, but my original wrestling crush is there. I was like, fuck. All right, that sucks. And then in that same con, the Undertaker's there.
Yeah, and that tire crashed the fuck out.
A buddy of mine saw Taker. I'm like, motherfucker.
It's like you.
So Taker was there. And then they get a Royal Rumble, which whatever, cool. They get a WrestleMania in 2024. What the fuck?
For the first time since 1997.
First time? No, 99. 99 was
What's
the
99?
first.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
It
fucking
was
stupid.
99. It was 99.
And it's kind of funny too.
So
The
for
very
the first time since 99, Philly gets a WrestleMania.
yeah.
And
So the
I'm
last
not
time
there.
so before this
I'm like,
current WrestleMania in Philly, the last time when Philadelphia held a WrestleMania, I was 2 years old at the time.
I was one.
Like
I was a 1-year-old. Or shy of being one, because it was like in March of 99.
March 28th,
Um,
1999.
I was like I wasn't even, I was barely like a one yet. Um, the thing is though, like, first time since 99, Philly gets to WrestleMania. I've already moved. Fuck.
It's like son of a Tyler's got
Son of
screwed
a
a lot
bitch.
ever since he moved to Rhode Island.
And then, and then, and then after that, AEW presents Dynasty coming to Philly. Like, what the fuck?
Not to mention too, even in some of the indie wrestling, like Battleground Championship Wrestling, you had Vampiro making his appearance in Philadelphia.
That happened too. And then there's like MVP's gonna be there. What the fuck?
And in fact, MVP was going to be wrestling too.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
You didn't see MVP and
was
Vampiro? Like,
out to me. Unfortunately, at the time, I couldn't go because I was getting home from work late. So like,
yeah. You were planning on going, but you were like,
I got home
I'm
from
getting
work
home
super
late.
late. Said, yeah, this is.
You just ended up joining the Saturday Night's Main Event stream that me and Cooley were doing. You just ended up joining that.
Which
The
was
thing
fun.
is though, it's like the wrestling business gave us so much, like the streaming and shit gave us a lot, and then it fucks me over at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Or sometimes, even women's wrestling will make us go feral at times. I mean, case in point, like yesterday.
Case in point, yesterday, yeah, we were both going fucking feral. Like, what the fuck?
Living busted out the short mini skirt. He had Tiffany Stratton in fucking cheetah print. Jesus, what?
Ripley was there, so you were crashing out even more.
God, squish me already. That song.
Nia Jax exists.
Well, yeah. The fact that woman's 40 is mind-boggling crazy.
I think she's lying about her age. She's younger. She has to be younger. She's lying about her age. Nia Jax, you are lying about your age. You are younger. Don't lie to us. You are not 40.
I'm trying to think. But besides that, I mean, it's like, I'm kind of glad we're
JBL hates you? No, not that wrestling god. If he hated me, I'd be dead because he'd give me the clothesline from hell.
Hell. Yeah,
I'd be dead.
At least you put you out of your misery, I'll tell you that much.
I'd be like, thank you, dude. I don't have to worry about going to another goddamn wrestling event. Thank you.
Well, I mean,
I don't have to worry about getting screwed over by the wrestling gods here.
And that's
He'd be like, I'm the only wrestling god. And freaking clothesline.
And this is the funny thing. Look, I know we kind of gone. I mean, well, look, the last 5 years as a whole for content, as we talk as content creators, it's at points that 5 years for me doesn't really seem a lot to reflect on, even though. Yeah, I mean the rocky starts. I mean the fact we had even on Anchor, we also had audio issues. We had the app itself was fucking buggy as shit.
Don't even get me fucking started with that. Oh my god. There was a few times when we were doing Anchor, we didn't even put an episode out. We gave up a few times because of audio issues and stuff like that. Now, it's either audio issues or it just doesn't fucking want to connect.
Or it doesn't want to record it.
Or it doesn't want to record. And now I know we run into issues now because of Rob's potato ass internet. Even though it's built like a potato.
So fucking pixelated. Holy crap.
Dude, it was bad. Like his potato ass internet, my fucking
Chromebook.
Yeah. And then now But back when we were doing Anchor, holy shit, it was bad. Like I said, there's been a few times, we didn't even film an episode or didn't record an episode, and we just gave up on it. And then we said, "Fuck it." I think what the catalyst for us moving to YouTube was we ran into another audio issue. Didn't even do the episode. We're going to YouTube, and we went to YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, which is true because I feel like, yeah, I know YouTube hasn't really been the perfect platform, but it has been much better than what Anchor, in
We
terms
didn't
of,
run into damn audio issues. We ran into your Wi-Fi issue, but that's just a small blip compared to what we were going through.
yeah.
That app, that app is so damn, and also the algorithm is ass there because you don't get a lot of viewers or get a lot of
A lot
listeners.
of
We got like
listeners.
five list. The thing is though, we got like five listeners like a night.
Ever since ever since moving to make the move to YouTube, I deleted the Anchor app. Said, yeah, no more. Said goodbye.
We deleted Anchor off of our phones and we just moved on and
I still have
went to YouTube.
Spotify to listen to music and stuff like that, but
I don't use Spotify. Ever since I got an Apple phone, I use Apple Music now.
mostly I've been using a lot of Pandora as of recently because I've
Yeah,
been loving Pandora.
Pandora's fine. Pandora's fine for certain things, but like, yeah, I use Apple Music now. And that's been really good. I think the quality of that's better. But the thing is, though, it's like when we were doing Anchor, it was bad.
Yeah,
And it's worse when it's like you're just using your phone because it's tailor made for a fucking PC, a microphone, and that's it. And you can
yeah.
record that way. But I didn't have that luxury to have a microphone, a PC, and all that shit.
Look, and now like you don't have to. We don't have to. You don't have to worry about that.
I ain't got to worry about it because I can record on this rinky dink old ass tablet here with
Which,
with with with, with a piss poor camera quality.
yeah, because this
Dude,
dumbass decided to delete TikTok off his phone like a fucking
not
idiot.
just not because of TikTok, Rod. It's because of the quality of the fucking camera on our streams.
Yeah,
Now, filming TikToks is a lot of fucking work now because my dumbass deleted it off of fucking here and the fucking
I
ban
should have
happened.
told
And
you to just delete the damn thing.
I was like, oh my god. I'm like,
Yeah, the
I was
Tyler.
like, I'm the dumbass, and then my family's
Well,
calling me a
that's no
dumbass. I call
surprise
myself a
there.
dumbass.
No surprise
But I
there.
was like, luckily I have the shit on fucking. And the thing is, though, it's like it's easier to use your phone, and you can just look directly at your screen because the camera's right in front of your face too. Here,
Yeah,
you got to look here on this thing. You got to look off screen just to look at the viewers.
you ain't wrong with
Because if
that.
you look at the screen, it looks like you're looking left. And it sucks, but it's what it
It's
is. I fucked up, and I have to reap benefits for that. But
yep.
I'm only gonna use like TikTok for like I'm not gonna just scroll around like I used to because it's harder to because the camera quality stinks and I gotta look directly at the fucking screen to even see what's going on.
And that's the
But
thing too. It's like this channel has come a long way over the past
yeah,
5, well, technically 4 years, but if you just can't, no, because Anchor wasn't was that's the thing too.
Tyler, it's
Is
getting dark at your bedtime. Fuck you, dude. It's only like 7:38, bitch. It's like
This is
7:38. It's my dinner time. I'm eating dinner.
shit. I already. It's kind of funny too. Even at work, even today, dude. Okay, dude, I was so fucking annoyed today. Dude, okay,
Bye.
so the couple happens. One, I overslept for fucking work at 7:30. It's like, oh shit. So I looked at my time at the phone. I was like, oh shit. Because A, I had to do not disturb, and B, I was on silent mode. It's like, what the fuck? No
My
wonder why
God.
I didn't hear my alarm go off. Dude, because even though I usually don't leave, I'm usually by up 5. Most of the time I'm up by 5. Don't leave the house till around 6:15 ish. And then I get a call from my bus service that the bus is broken down. It's going to take a while to get another one out because obviously there's still fucking ice on the road. I was like, what the fuck? So I took a lift to get to work. I had to call, I text my boss. I said, I'm going to run about an hour late, get there before 8 o'clock. Got to work. Everything's good. Then one of my coworkers gave me 12 pulled pork sliders with mozzarella cheese on top. And it's like, so we got that going on. So yeah, so that's basically that's the reason why I just want to stick with it. I didn't want to do 2 streets. Is A, I was fucking tired, and B, I want to chill after this because good lord. But anyways, so yeah, so that's basically pretty much how my day has gone.
Now, now, luckily, I don't have to work, so it's like I can sleep, as long as I
You can
fucking
sleep
want
whenever you
to at the
fucking
point.
want.
Dude, there's been a lot of times. I mean, it's pretty much every fucking day where I don't even wake up till like 2, 3 o'clock, or sometimes even 4.
Yeah.
it's like, I'm a lazy fuck. Like I want my sleep. I just want to sleep. Like
All I can say is, Tyler, be thankful for that you don't work.
I'm thankful. I mean, I'm happy with it.
Adulting sucks
I
massive
literally,
dick.
I literally just sit here and I get a check that comes in every month. I get a check just for doing this shit. Just chilling.
Yeah, I mean, you still help regardless.
Yeah. But I get a check. I just get a check to fucking I just chill. That's all I do. Like that's all I ever fucking do. Because like, my disability, I can't work. And no, it's not like oh, he's just using that as an excuse. I'm not.
No, it's a
I have
legitimate
a.
reason.
It's legitimate. It's a
Like the
legitimate.
dude's like, if you ever looked looked into Tyler's backstory, this has been through so much in his life.
Dude, so much, dude. I've had more than like 10 surgeries and shit since the day I was fucking born, dude. Dude. It's
Yeah, like I said, the fact that you're still alive and kicking is impressive, to say the least.
I mean,
Even though the jokes do write itself and you being a vegetable, but that's neither here nor there. But that's
yeah, and thanks to you, Juice was saying, "Oh, here comes the Veggie Tales." I'm telling the fucking shit.
and that's the thing
Oh my
too. But jokes aside, though, it's like, you know, I here's the thing. Like, I still continue
god.
without Tyler. Like, I mean, this channel wouldn't be as. So I don't think this channel would be as successful without the both of us. If I'm going to be completely honest,
Yeah,
because
it wouldn't have hit. It wouldn't have been great. It
like
wouldn't have,
because this is the way I would. Because here's the thing. Because the way I look at this, without Tyler, like I would never want to made them YouTube or even got another podcast. I'll just, just continue living my life as usual, and just forget about it. Because YouTube,
I started the trend with this because like I started doing like the podcasting shit on Anchor because I was bored. I was fucking bored, and I was like going through like my like fucking Google Play Store because this is when I had an Android phone. I was
yeah,
going through the Play Store and I like I saw Anchor. I'm like, wait, podcasts. I can do podcasts on my phone, and I downloaded it. Started doing the podcasting. I had a little bit of fun with it. I was inexperienced, so the episodes weren't good, but I had a lot of fun with it. Then Rob was like, "Hey, you're doing podcasting? All right, let me join in." I'm like, all right, joined in,
and
and
shit. And this is another downside of Anger too. It's like it was so fucking pain in the ass to bring people in. Whereas like here,
that's what I was getting at. But that was what I was getting at. Like, you only get like 5 fucking viewers or 5 listeners at that point.
yeah,
And on here, it's a lot easier because all you have to do is promote your shit. People do see it. They do watch.
and plus through
Um,
social media is like
Social media is your friend when it comes to this shit. You got to promote
and
on social
easier too.
media.
And in terms of bringing people to live streams, like you just send a link to like here on StreamYard. It's a lot a lot more simpler that way. Whereas Anchor, like
Yeah,
you had to
but
go through all the
there were, and shout out to the one guy that we had last
Daryl, the I think it might have been
the
Daryl.
one that we had for SmackDown a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, Fyro.
Fyro Productions. Yeah, he was a viewer before that. Like he literally came in through a Twitter account, Rob's Twitter
Twitch.
account. Said, hey, can I join in? Send him the link. He joins in. And it's a lot of we want to do more of that. Like if somebody asks, hey, can I collab with you?
Shoot.
Shit, dude, go right ahead.
Shoot, just hit us up. Like,
Hit
we're
us
not
up.
one of the and that's another thing too. Like, I know you see me and Tyler, kind of not say stand well, in a way we kind of stand out from the other creators. Like we try to do like because I know a lot of things, it's like, a lot of these creators do like a lot of stuff behind a paywall, which at times I kind of get it, but at the same time, but I would feel scummy about it. The best of it,
Zach. We're not gonna do Saturday Night Spin event tonight
dude,
because Rob's
I,
having
I, dude,
Rob is
I had a really fucked up day today, so I mean,
yeah.
because
So we're not doing Saturday Night's main event tonight.
I
We're
probably
probably just
just play,
gonna just go and watch.
or I'll
Other than
probably
that,
just
it's
play
like
a game or something like that.
or game. But the
But
thing is though, it's like, but it's like though the whole thing with this, it's like we're grateful that we got as far as we have.
Yeah.
We're grateful for that. And it's also the fact, like, this started with boredom. It started with us just fucking around at that point with Anchor and the podcasting and shit like that. And we grew as content creators, and we have fun with it. We have fun with it. And that's like another advice giver thing that's another piece of advice that I want to give is, if you want to do YouTube, if you want to just like do content, like whether it's wrestling, whether it's sports, whether it's your life, whether it's something that you're passionate about, have fun with it. Have fun with it, and the viewers will come, the subscribers will come. And again, it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to be a viral sensation overnight.
Yep.
Like, we're not viral sensations by any means. We only have 1,400 subs. We're still a lower level, YouTube account. Like, we're not big yet. We're bigger than we were, but we're not big yet. And we know it's not going to happen overnight. Congratulations, man. 5 years on YouTube. I'm proud of you. Dude, thanks, Jamar. It takes...
Appreciate it, Jamar.
It takes a lot of, like, dedication to do this shit.
And that's another thing, too. Like, first of all, it didn't start till the... Wait, we didn't get 1,000 to the start of 2024 in the month of February.
No.
Because we were so close at the edge of 2023. It's like, no, we're gonna need that extra push. We got that extra push at the beginning of the new year in 2024.
Yeah.
And it's like really looking at it and just looking back at the old videos and say, yeah, I can see. And
I didn't see why the old videos that we weren't growing as fast as we are now.
Well, not just that,
we're growing pretty.
Because I look back on some of the videos. Not just, and you also saw like the plain backdrop, the white wall. Yeah, it had a few jerseys hanging up, but wasn't really too much. But now, I mean, as y'all have seen over the last year and a half, at this point, obviously with the new production, obviously with usually the backgrounds I usually find on Google, but the frames itself I usually use like Canva and stuff like that.
And the thing is, though, it's like, the only thing that changed from my production standpoint is using a tablet. And then, like, I shined away from the tablet recently when I got a new phone because the camera quality is a lot better on the phone than on an iPhone than an Android. Android's like foggy and pixelated and shit like that.
Yeah,
the iPhone was great, but the problem was you get the 2 black bars. I didn't want that.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that really changed on the YouTube standpoint was using a tablet. Because my mom's like, oh, why don't you use a tablet? It'll be better, for the channel. Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
and it's been better. But as in terms of like the backdrop of everything, it's been McNabb, equals shit.
And a giant TV right behind your head.
And a giant ass TV. That if I turn on, I'm probably gonna get copyright claim. So,
and for me, like, obviously for those who have seen the background, I'm using a green screen because, I thought to myself, like, it would be nice to see, what it's like to use a green screen. So I got the photography one.
Tyler records on a BlackBerry. No, I don't. BlackBerry.
Oh my god!
This ain't 2007. What the hell?
Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. If you guys did not grow up with the Motorola Razr as your very first phone, I feel sorry for y'all.
I don't think I didn't grow up with a Motorola Razr.
That was my very first phone. It was the silver one.
In the 2000s, everybody had Razrs. I didn't have a phone.
Yeah, it was a hot shit back in the day.
It was the hot shit back in like the 2000s. The thing is, I don't think I had a phone back in like the 2000s, like at all.
Well,
because I had like this like knockoff BlackBerry in like 2011. This is when I was with my ex.
Oh yeah.
And that lasted like a few months, and then she cheated. But whatever. But yeah, that was I had like this like knockoff BlackBerry.
So
it was a good phone. It was a good phone for a while, and then I think when I moved, like 2013, 2014, that's when I got a touchscreen for the first time. A touchscreen Android. Broke that one. After that one, broke that one.
Yeah.
My local fucking phones were just shit. I mean, luckily I
Let
had
me guess,
this one for a
you
good.
never got a case from, did you?
I had a case for 'em. I think one phone I didn't have a case for, and I dropped it, and it shattered the entire fucking screen. I'm like,
I'll tell you this too, because obviously since moving to the iPhone 13, because when I first got this in the mail, I switched everything over because I had to order a case off of Amazon, which it took a couple of days because I had to be very careful with it. It's like do not drop it.
I remember that one, Zach.
Oh yeah, the side key.
The side evil one used to fucking have it all the time. You went, look at this shit.
Because
Like,
here's the thing, like flip phones back then was ahead of its time.
yeah, the slide keep because it was a touchscreen phone, so you could like download apps and shit on it. Because this is when like Android and iPhones were really starting to kick off, like 2007, 8,
God,
around that
remember
time.
how small Android and iPhones were back in the day? Yeah.
Dude, you had a tiny ass screen. You could like load up Facebook and load up like what you like. This is before Instagram and stuff existed too. Like you had Facebook, the app, but
Yeah, because Instagram was
you
still
had
new.
like streaming was still new at that point, so there wasn't really like streaming services yet. Like back in like '07, like it was really like Netflix. The streaming part was only available on like laptops and like
Well,
PCs.
not because Tyler, when I first remember Netflix, I remember then when they actually mailed you DVDs.
I was getting at that. Like back in like '07, they were still doing the mail-in
It's like,
service.
good lord, it's like, man,
By
we are
2012, they axed it. They took it out and said, "Nah, we're putting movies on our fucking streaming service. We're making a streaming app," which that was
like,
smart on them.
and it kind of worked out just ever since.
It worked out in their favor, and but the thing is though, it's like I didn't have. I remember Zach like showcasing his slide phone back in my day. Yes, at this point we're allowed to say that. Yep, send you a disc. Dude, remember disc?
Yeah, or oh god, I'm gonna really date myself here because I remember growing up with floppy disks. Does anybody remember that was a fucking thing
That's
back?
like '90s. That's like '90s, 2000s, like '90s.
Yeah, I remember
But
because here's the thing, I had the big block, and that's another thing too we touched on too. Even elementary school, like we had the big blocky computer. Now I will say,
big
when I first,
blocky ass computers.
oh god, with Windows 98, oh god,
Windows, dude. Dude, I remember when we were like in high school, we had Windows XP.
it was oh god that even god. Can you imagine Windows XP working nowadays?
Oh no, that would have flopped. That would have fucking flopped. I
Well,
remember I had a PS3 on a Wii disc of that was when they didn't even have the app yet. They sent you like a disc for your video games, your video game consoles. You had to slide it in to watch Netflix.
yeah, that's crazy. Like that's the thing too. A lot of shit has changed since the late '90s
So
to the from the '90s
so
to
much
the
change.
2000s. I mean,
So much has changed from the 2000s to the 2010s and to the 2020s.
shit. I mean, there's no Blockbuster's no official is officially no more since the last very location closed in Bend, Oregon. It was like no.
Yeah. Blockbuster died. Hell,
Uh,
I remember in the 2010s, fucking Blu-ray was the rage. And then when
yeah,
streaming services got
that
big by the 20, and then when streaming services got big by the 2020s, even Blu-ray died.
in a way, yeah, because I mean, you had like a certain Blu-ray disc players are not getting made anymore. That's like, yeah,
Blu-rays are not
Blu-ray's
getting
dead.
made. No, and now all these movies they don't release on fucking Blu-rays. They go right to digital. You have to
Yeah,
pay for them on like a digital streaming app.
and they'll give you better quality
Yeah,
options. Yeah, that is
yeah.
true, Zach. Food back then was a lot because before
Oh, dude, back then. Oh,
before Michelle Obama fucking fucked everything up. But that's
let's make everything fucking healthy. No, we want it
I
good,
love
not healthy.
like
I'm on
shit.
Miss Obama. Miss Obama. I'm on a get fat diet. Okay, I don't eat that.
Like seriously, you ruined school pizza for me because that shit
She's the
now.
you know what? Michelle Obama is still a reason why I'm still a scrawny fuckhead.
That is true, and I'm a fat bastard. and I love my food. But and
I'm
here's the thing.
he's the reason why I've never got a chance to be fat.
Well, all I can say is, Tyler, like I suggest not to because for me,
Yeah.
I'm already so far this month I already dropped like 25 pounds. It's like so I've been
Oh my God, the
it's
yellow Wendy's. The yellow Wendy's were hitting.
yeah.
Now,
The
now,
yellow
now, Wendy
Wendy's.
still hits. Like Wendy still hits. I get like a junior baconator from there,
Well,
dude.
when you
They're
look at it
still good.
from the outside, it does not hit the same like it did back in the day.
The fries are a lot worse than they were back in the day. I'm telling you that much.
I would say at
The
least
fries are a
Wendy's up.
lot worse.
That is true, Steven. Yeah, because us kids like me, guys like me and Tyler had the best. You know, we had the good
Oh,
shit.
the school pizza back in the day. Apparently, I just found out due to Rob that wasn't cheese; it was gravy.
Yeah, breakfast pizza
Like
had
the
breakfast
breakfast,
sausage gravy.
not like the lunch pizza, but like the breakfast pizza. It was gravy. Wasn't
Yeah,
cheese. It was gravy.
country gravy, everybody.
You know the country gravy that you will put on your fucking
Biscuits.
sausages and your biscuits in the South. Put it
Oh
right over that fucking pizza. Like, oh my God,
God,
that shit hit.
I'm one of those. I did
I
not.
kind of want to. I kind of now want to hit up that site that sells all the fucking old classic school
Yeah, the
cafeteria
super
food,
donut. Remember
the
that was
super
a.
donuts and the fucking
I remember getting myself a cheese
smiley,
sticks back.
the fucking smiley fries from back in the day.
The lot. When
Uh, y'all ever
Lada?
have the Mexican pizza things in Hexagon? I kind of remember that.
I don't. For whatever reason, that doesn't come to mind.
I kind of remember that. Do you remember when Lada gave us breakfast in the? Oh my God, yeah. And the thing is too, Zach. When I moved up from Lada, or from when we went to Lada, which was the school name, the city name was Lada, South Carolina, but it was Lada Middle School that we went to, and they used to fucking feed us in the fucking classroom in the morning. They did
Glo-
that. They also did that when I moved from there to Gloucester
yeah,
in New
Gloucester
Jersey.
did
They
that,
did
and
that.
I remember too.
Gloucester
Greendale
did
did
that
that
too.
for us too in Aiken County. Speaking of which, I'm gonna try.
I think that was more like a national thing back in like the late 2000s, early 2010s when they did that. It was like a national thing where, oh, you can just feed them in the classroom.
Hold on, I'm good.
Mexican fry. What do I say? Mexican. McDonald's fries never changed at all.
You
They
know,
never
you
did.
know what's crazy, Tyler? You
They
were
kept
two
that
hours
same formula. Hmm?
when we lived down south. You were 2 hours and 18 minutes away from me.
Yeah, it was because it was straight line, straight fucking line from
Yeah,
bottom to top.
yeah, because you had to go through Aiken, Columbia, through that little town of Florence, and then you get to Lada.
Yeah, I was like
Sweet.
right next
To
to.
be honest,
But the
I
thing
didn't
is,
live.
though, I lived like right outside. I was like a little country area, like a little country town. Um, but I like, dude, like straight fucking line from Aiken to where I lived, dude. You're like there within an hour. Um, and that's like the crazier part of our friendship. We could have met sooner. We definitely could have
Yeah,
met sooner, and we didn't. We moved. I moved up here, or moved up to Jersey. I don't know why I'm saying up here because I'm in Rhode Island right now.
yeah, that's true.
I moved. I moved up to Jersey, like the middle of 2010. I moved up here. Like it was like May, June. I moved up here. Or why do I keep saying move up here? What the fuck?
It,
I moved up to
May.
Jersey. I moved up to Jersey in like the summer of 2010. It was cool. Like met Rob and that's how. But yeah, I remember all that shit
I would
from
say this
back
too.
in the
The
day.
Wendy, I think Wendy's over time have got their fries right. Because I remember back, like Tyler said, back in the day, Wendy's fries was fucking hot ass.
Yes, yes, we know. We got a few minutes till SNME. Yeah, we know. Um, yeah, Five Guys fries are real fries. The thing is though, the reason why they're
They're
expensive
expensive.
is but the reason why they're expensive though is they're literally fresh.
Yeah, because I
They're
think they
not
double
frozen.
fry it too. You get that extra.
They double fry it. They get fresh potatoes. They got fresh hamburgers instead of the frozen patties. They're fresh.
We're looking at you,
They make them
McDonald's, because
themselves.
Homo E. coli or
Yeah,
salmonella. I would tell. I would say that.
they cook their beef. They cook them.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, because dude, when McDonald's moved away from beef tallow with their fryers, eh, eh, I didn't like how their fries taste now. Give me back the beef tallow.
For me, there's honestly McDonald's fries have never tasted different to me. They've
For
never tasted
me, I
different.
was very of a stickler for it because, like, I could look if you can give me a good crunch, I'm okay with. Well, yeah,
They
the
still get
apple.
a good crunch.
I will tell you this too, though. The apple pies, and for someone who's worked at McDonald's for 2 years, you'd
Mm,
be surprised on how many fucking times I have to you have to pop those shit bastards in the oven. Anytime that fucking eat anybody orders them, that shit sucks.
bro.
God, back. Yeah, that's true. Zach. Shit was fucking cheaper back in the day.
Yeah, that's inflation for you. But the thing is, though, it's like a lot of shit we can reminisce about the 2000s and shit, like when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Like like Zach mentioned, like he remembers it. I remember it, you remember it. Like we had breakfast in the got in the goddamn
In the
classroom.
goddamn classroom.
We had
And
it
I
in the
remember
classroom.
too, and me and Tark remember this too. Even Gloucester, like they have like this little table because as you get in the line, they have like this little table in between the two doors between the entrance door and the exit door. You want to get in the line, like that's why they have like the extra stuff. Me
Yeah,
on
you
the
get
other,
the, you get the condiments.
no, me. I
This
always I grabbed like
motherfucker. I want to tell you what this motherfucker does. He takes like a good 4 to 5 fucking ranch
I think
packets.
it might have been
Four
milks
to,
too.
he does. He did. You took multiple like chocolate milks, which that's normal. All right, but you took 4 to 5 fucking ranch packets, and them things were like fat, huge packets.
Yeah, they were the thick packets.
They were the thick packets, thick boys. but
Thick boys, right?
no, but he took like 5 of them just to smother his salad in that shit.
Dude, and I remember because this was before they actually had brought the pumps in, because people were catching on. It's like people were stealing the fucking goddamn
No, it
taking the
was because of
packets.
your ass. It was I'm still gonna blame you because like a year later, that's when the fucking ranch fucking tubes
Either
were in
way,
there.
even when the pumps came in, I still get like 5 pumps of ranch. Here's the thing: it's either
No,
ranch
this
dressing
bro
or
was like, no, you didn't just give it 5 pumps. You held that shit down as its point, and you're like,
yeah. I was yeah,
literally
dude.
all over the salad. I'm like, dude, chill with the fucking pump.
Shoot, Tyler. Because remember too, Tyler. There was a couple times we were in lunch where I also did it with French dressing too. So yeah, I was
Them
that kid.
dry ass chicken patties. To be
Uh,
honest, to be honest,
Maybe
I
smothered
don't
egg.
know what I don't know what steroids Foster gave those chicken patties.
I don't know. What do
They were
you when you
juicy as
put
shit. They were
when you put the
juicy as
works
shit.
on?
I don't even know
Oh yeah,
how.
Zach. If you went to Gloucester High and kind of understand how I operated in school, you would have been shocked.
Dude,
Like,
you would have been looking at him like I looked at him. Like
it's like,
when
are
he
you
first did
fucking
it, I'm like, what
crazy,
the fuck are you doing? Because
dude? Like,
this man either he holds down the pump to where he's getting all this ranch on his salad, or he
yeah,
takes like
I
5.
smother my.
This dude either takes he just holds it down like when we had the pumps before that we had the packets. Motherfucker takes like 5 packets of ranch. I'm like, dude, chill on the ranch.
I think most I took was like 6.
You took 6 one day. I'm like, dude,
Like, chill.
like chill on the damn
Because
ranch. At least give me
this
a
is
packet.
this is how I would do it. Because as Tyler said too, I would take like 6 ranch packets, drizzle it all up on my salad, close the lid, shake it, and that shit's already automatically coated.
I
And
was like, oh my god,
ranch.
you could have just done that with one fucking packet. No, the
Here
motherfucker did
I
like
over
5 or 6.
dude. This is
Um, it was
but
the funniest thing. And also too, this don't let this man fucking look at you or try to help you when a girl at a fucking school dance pulls you away from the fucking.
dude, my brother, and look, my brother Christopher and I, we looked at each other. I was like, "What the fuck?"
What the hell is happening right now? Because the girl comes in and goes, want to dance, and she grabs my fucking chair, pulls me. I'm
And
like,
just yeets you away.
yeets me into the dance floor. I look back at fucking Rob. He goes, I go,
I just
what the
showed my
fuck are you
shoulder
doing?
because I don't know. I didn't know what to say at the time.
You didn't know what to say. And then after that, I'm like, dude. And the funny thing is, and you saw this whole thing, so you can vouch. I'm not lying
Dude,
when I
you were a
say that.
fucking lazy in school, so Ian, I'm fucking mad at you for that. Dude.
I told you, give me a baseball bat and I'll show you why. Okay? I told
but
you this since high school. Give me a baseball bat and I'll show you why I'm a chick magnet, all right? Or I was in high school. But the thing is, though, it's like, no, the girl came in, she grabs me in the chair, right? But then after the dance, right? And you can vouch for me, I'm not lying.
yeah,
You saw this shit. The girl gives me a kiss on the cheek and then whispers in my ear, thank you for the dance, right? I go
that's
back.
right.
The entire time I'm going back, I'm looking at the floor because I'm dazed. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And
even
then
though
I look at Rob, and I'm like, did you see that? And you're like, I
I was
saw
like,
everything.
I saw everything, and that's the
I'm
funny
like,
thing. Even
damn.
in school, and this is the thing too. Like, if anyone kind of got to know me in school, like I was not like I pretty much was the quiet kid, I guess you could say, for
Not
most of
after
school.
you met me. Not after you met me,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, the one thing was I will give Tyler a lot of credit for it was actually,
I broke him out of his shell.
in a way, yeah, you pretty broke the shell because I was quiet. I just didn't want to
Yeah,
deal with anybody.
yeah. The thing is,
Because
though, you were like, you literally, like, I think it was like a few weeks after we met. And, well, not even a few weeks after we met. It was like after the school year, I think. You were like, it was either one of the two. I'm not even sure. I know what you said. I don't know when you said it. You said, you're my first real friend, right? I go, what? You were
I
like,
mean,
yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
it's true. Like even in school was like, yeah. I mean, we had guys. I mean, I said with kids, guys like Jesse, James Hunter, Corey, John Jacobson. But those
Yo, I
don't.
miss John Jacobson, bro. I miss that
But
motherfucker.
those don't pale in comparison to the brotherhood that I have with Tyler for the last
Oh,
15
that's a
years.
true brotherhood, dude. That's a true
And,
brotherhood, dude. But
and that's the thing
the
too.
thing is, though, I really don't talk to Jr. that much. I don't talk to Dorian all that much either.
I mean, Dorian.
Um,
The way how Dorian look for me, I had a different feeling with Dorian because he always came off as a complete asshole in school.
oh, the guy was a dick. The guy was a
Eh,
real dick.
Dude,
I'm
I
not gonna.
kid you not. I remember one classroom because we had Miss Dia Moore for health. I don't know which health class she taught. I remember he got booted out of class for screaming at her.
No, the guy was a dick. Cause even like I tolerated the motherfucker because I didn't like
But
him.
teachers did not like him.
I had a funny feeling about him because every time I make a comment or I say something, he would be sarcastic to me.
Like yeah, he comes off as a complete fucking dick. That's like,
He's a dude.
dude.
He was a douche in high school, and we tolerated him. We kept him in the friend group, and then after high school, we just not talk. We didn't even talk to him.
I just cut him off. I cut him off
I cut
after
him off after high
I
school
cut him
because he was
cut him off after sophomore year
bro was a dick. Bro was a dickhead. And
because
I'm
he
like,
treated like everyone like crap. It's like, dude, like there's no need for that because
how?
there. Shoot, he's looking at times at school he didn't like if he tested my temper. Oh boy,
There has been a few times. There has been a few damn times in lunch period or whatever period that he was in with you, and he said it's something snarky or some shit. And I remember
dude,
like
it
there has
really
been a
would
few
piss me
times
off.
you wanted to
I
get up
wanted to
and
kill
punch
this
him.
motherfucker. I swear to
You wanted
God.
to get up and punch him. Like there has been a few times where it's been like that. You wanted to get up and punch him.
Trust
Um,
me, dude. He's got the most punchable face, even after 10 years after school.
like dude, like oh my god, like the guy comes off as a complete dick. Like I kept him on like Instagram, but I don't barely ever use Instagram to even block anybody on there. Um, but dude, he's off my Facebook. He's blocked off my Facebook because he comes off as a complete dick.
He thinks he's
Um,
better than everybody else. And that's
he
another
thinks
thing too. He
dude.
has such a
There's been a few
Napoleon
times when
complex.
he came off like that. Like when he's talking to me, he thinks like, oh, what I say don't matter because I'm better than you. I'm like, dude.
I mean, think of it this way. He was like he was like MGF in school.
He was no MGF is kind of worse than him in a way, kind of
I mean,
worse.
Yeah,
But
but that's the thing too. It's like, and Tyler's right. I told Tyler straight up. I think it might have been one lunch period. I think because you looked at after 10th grade. I think it was early 10th grade lunch that we had, and I flat out admit, like, yeah,
no, no, no,
because
no, no, no. I did not leave after 10th grade. I left after ninth.
oh no, that's right. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
I left after ninth. I left after freshman year.
Even though screw you for leaving, you bastard. Like
Screw me.
get out of school free
Oh,
card. Yeah.
boo fucking who? You're still on that? It's been 10 fucking years.
Anyway, look, I'm like all jokes aside, but like I said, Tyler, like, and I told always my grandfather about this all the time because I've always see because look, the last 14 years that me and Tyler have been together as friends, like it's been a true brotherhood, and I'll flat out admit, like was I'm one of those people that's not well, now I'm very outspoken in a lot of things. But if you got to see me in school, like I did not want to do nothing with didn't want to do don't I did not want to do nothing with didn't want to deal with you. It's not because I didn't want to come up as an asshole, but it's just I had bad I just didn't I just felt off. Well,
But the thing
it's
is though, it's like once you met me, you literally did not say, like, oh, I don't want to deal with this new kid. You literally just called me
like
over.
there was something about Tyler that it just made me say, come sit with me. And like
Yeah,
that was
like
something unusual. It's like to really say that. It's like, and that's since then, Tyler's one
luckily
of the
you
reasons
did.
why I've changed since
Yeah, you
school.
changed. Yeah.
And yes, I've admitted, I play even when some girls in school, I played a game of chicken because, good lord,
Man, I was too. You kidding me? Bro,
and
I struggle to even dude, I struggle with that. I still struggle with that shit. If I ever have
hell,
a
go
crush on
back
a
to
girl, it's like,
the homecoming
mhm.
thing too. And I know which we talked about. Well, and I still talk to Erin from time to time. She's still dope as all hell. But
Oh,
I remember, um, now at the time because
I
I didn't
told
know how
you,
to,
buck up, dude. I couldn't even take my own advice in high school. I'm telling you to buck up with her, and ask her to fuck.
and I did ask her
You
out at
did.
homecoming. She said yes, and I remember, and I clearly remember this too. I bought her. I think I bought her like a couple of roses one time. I went full flat. I went all out for her on the next day of school. I think I don't know, it would have been a Monday or a Tuesday. I could not remember the day in question, but it was. I think it was during it could have been it could have been my freshman year of high school.
It was freshman year because I remember us talking. This was during our final year because it was like I think it was like our second, or no, this was our very first. Like, no, this is our third homecoming. This is our third homecoming because seventh and eighth graders could go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Or no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was our first
it was
homecoming because they had a
a,
seventh and eighth grade dance, and then they had
yeah
homecoming for ninth
yeah
graders.
and also 10th because remember you came back during my sophomore year of high school.
My cousin actually said, "You want to go with me to homecoming so you can hang out with your friends and shit." I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
And ever since then,
And so I went to homecoming 10th grade. And that's when that shit happened with the fucking girl.
yeah,
I don't remember her fucking name at all. I don't even know. I don't remember what the fuck she
that's
even
the
looked
thing
like.
too. Like and during and I will be honest with I like flat out was honest with some of the girls that I've met back in the 5-year reunion. I mean, with Anna Barron, I know I kind of opened up to her a little bit, how I felt. Peyton in particular, because I told her like when she came into Gloucester High, I was and Tyler can attest to this too. I was fucking smitten over her.
There's been a few times where I call you in like the lunchroom because she was like in like a table over and you're gawking the entire time. Like, dude,
Yeah, like I like the most like
you
I was
were
like,
you had heart eyes. You had heart eyes
dude,
looking at her. Like,
yeah, I'm not even but I was fucking scared. A for
you
one,
were
yeah,
scared.
that was one of the reasons. And B, in my deep subconscious, I thought to myself, she's probably gonna say no to someone like a guy like me because A, I'm a fucking I'm broken as all damn hell from the mental aspect of things,
Yeah.
and B, it's like no one's ever taught me how to talk to girls. So I mean,
The
like,
thing is though, I I was taught, go for it if you like a girl and shit. Like, just go for it. Thing
I
is,
think
though,
I
with me, for me, I'm like very self conscious about my looks.
you ain't the only one.
I'm like, no girl's gonna want me. No girl's gonna want me. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, if I had a crush, like, I just fucking put down the back burner and don't even mention it. I'm like, I'll let that shit pass.
You ain't wrong because here's the thing, and that's the thing too. It's like, and I'll flat out admit because before the girl that I have now, I've dated. Actually, funny enough, I've dated other girls in different. I would tell you this because I remember because I don't remember Kate, when I had my one of my exes, Caitlin, not my Caitlin Canal, because I remember once of her homecoming. I think it might have been my junior year when I took her because we were on and off for a while. And I will be honest, like I've never dated any girl in our school district because I didn't like I was like Tyler said I was self conscious and B because no and for me I would have felt weird at first
Yeah.
and now it's like I don't really have that issue no more because I'm at to this point in life now. It's like I'm not just scared to talk to anybody. But I admit it to Peyton. It's like, yeah, I mean, I was smitten. I felt, I wanted to ask you up, but I didn't
And she
want
was a
to.
sweetheart about it. She was a sweetheart
Like
about
she
it when
was
you told her.
understanding. It's like, yeah, I was chicken for the lack of a better term. I mean, we had a
Me,
good
I
time with
never.
us, but I just glad opened up. It's like, yeah, like,
And me,
uh,
I've had a few crushes in high school, but then I just let it all pass. Like,
I will
I
tell you
haven't
this
even
one story.
told.
I did. I don't know if Here's one story I didn't really tell because I did get flat out slightly embarrassed. I think it might have been seventh or eighth grade. It might have been seventh because I remember when Miss Dean was her art. I think it was the art teacher when I went seventh grade or might have been eighth grade. So, and look, I forgave Amber for this, but back then, like I felt embarrassed and I felt pissed off for this because I remember she came up to me during art class, asked me out. She said, "Oh, do you want to go out and whatnot?" Because I said, "Okay." I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, never mind." I say, and it just flat out embarrassed me right then and there. I was like, since then, well, throughout that entire day and throughout the entire seventh grade, I fucking hated her for that.
Yeah,
But
you were
nowadays,
telling
it's
me.
like,
Yeah, I remember seventh grade. You were literally pissed off, and you were ranting to me about it. I was like, damn, man, that's
yeah,
fucking gold.
literally,
And
like,
and the thing is, too, I mean, I admit I did try to be friends with that friend group that she was in, and I tried being tolerable to her, and she seemed sweet, but that's the only thing. She seemed sweet,
but yeah,
right?
it's like
The thing is,
if you
though,
look
it's
at,
like that whole friend group, except for like maybe like a few people, they weren't real with me, and I admit it, they weren't real. And there's like one or two people that were, which cool, that were real, but the rest of them weren't. That's the whole thing. Like like that's there's a lot of fake people in Gloucester. That's the thing. In
I
that
mean,
in
shit,
that school, when we were in high
there's no
school,
wonder
there were
why
like a
it's
lot of
called
fake people.
Gloucester City, a fucking ghetto for a reason.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad,
And here's
but
another thing too. Like when Tyler moved to Triton, it was hard for me to, and yeah, I know Tyler, was a couple towns over and whatnot, which I wasn't going to not make a too big deal out of it, but when
yeah, it's
he,
not a big deal when you walk the entire Black Horse fucking Pike to go to my house.
that well, I'll get to that in just a bit because when he because after he left when he moved to a different school, I it was crazy. I had a hard time adapting to making
Yeah,
new friends. Like I just went back to what I were back to my previous self. Was go back in my shell, and it was
yeah, you were right back in your shell, and you also were texting me like, dude, You were like, dude, I'm going through some shit, and
yeah,
there was like a patch of time where you didn't even talk to me.
yeah. I didn't even talk to him a few days. I was going through a rough patch in my.
And then you were like, and then out of the blue, you texted me, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? You're like, dude, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you. I'm going through a rough patch. I'm like, dude, it's fine. You
Because
know,
it's like.
whatever.
I know from the surface values, like, oh, when Tyler moved to town over, like, it doesn't really seem a big deal. But you got to think of this too for someone who's dealt with a lot of adversity in life, like, has dealt with a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Like, I know it doesn't really seem much, but it's when you look at the bond that me and Tyler have had, like, it stung a little bit. It stung me a little bit.
yeah,
I
it's
do get,
fun. And
I did play with.
honestly, it did pain me. It did pain me too that I was leaving your side. I'm like, damn, I gotta start over. I'm like the friends that I had in Gloucester. I mean, they were cool, but like, I'm leaving Rob. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
had to
mean,
start over. I met a few people who I also consider best friends, which was really cool. But they weren't like. I mean, like I met a few more friends after that in Triton, but like they were like more so acquaintances at that point, and just like friends in the school, just not outside of it.
oh
Um,
yeah,
which is fine. Like I'm okay with those people. Those people are dope, regardless. I mean, it's not like they're fake. They're not. We're just acquaintances. Whatever. Okay. I'll
I
talk to
mean,
them from time to time. Hey, how you doing? And shit like that. But
shit,
that's fine.
Sean Henderson, I mean, put on some fucking banger shows.
Wait, who? Oh yeah,
Sean
Sean
Henderson.
Henderson, dude.
I'm about to
And
say,
that's where I
like,
met. That's where I met Sean Henderson, the indie wrestler that we had on our channel. That's where we met because we went to high school together. And he was telling me, "Oh, I got aspirations to become a wrestler," and I'm like, "Go for it." And he also like he was talking to me about WrestleMania one time. The one time I was in the hospital, when I was in the hospital for that wound thing, I'm not telling you the placement of the wound. It is private. I'm not doing it. It was in my derriere. You know what I'm saying? It's my derriere, right? But the thing is, though, it was like, yeah, laugh, go ahead, ha ha ha, have your ha 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 moments, okay? Ha ha ha, very funny. You had a hole in your, yeah.
would you get a hole in your
No,
crack?
I had another one. Yeah, a second. Definitely, but yeah, I had a wound. I had a wound issue. It got badly infected. I nearly fucking died. Okay, nearly fucking
Yeah,
died. I went to the hospital. I
even
went to
though
the
I still feel,
hospital. I went to the hospital and I was in there for 10 days and I was out. I was back in school in like January. I got out of school by February. Had surgery. It was like during that time when I was having surgery, Sean actually sent me a card, but he also sent me like a worn CM Punk shirt that I didn't even keep. It was worn and we tried to watch like it was a good gift, but it was too worn. We couldn't keep it. And an AJ Styles figure, which I ultimately gave away to like a kid or something because I'm a nice dude and shit, and he would probably want me to do that shit too, give it to like a kid to play with,
yeah,
but like he had enough nerve to like give me like he had enough like kindness to give me like a CM Punk shirt and an action figure because he knew I liked wrestling at that point. It was really cool. It shows what kind of person he is. It was really cool. So I met him, in high school. Um, and in a way, he was kind of like you, Rob, where it was like me and him are like super close, and we still are. But and we also formed a little bit of a brotherhood in a way.
yeah. I
And
mean,
now we have a three-person brotherhood. Me,
I mean,
you, and John.
yeah, and that's the funny thing too. It's like even before, like, and this is another thing too. Like, if you guys ever, if there's always such thing as time travel, you could have like if everyone has, oh, sorry, but ever time travel back to my younger days, like mine wasn't really perfect by. Well, I mean, then again, we're flawed creatures, anyways, as a species. But when you talk about for someone has dealt with a learning disability, has dealt with ADHD, depression, anxiety, now on the autism spectrum disorder, have that, um, but literally because I was in a way I kind of got looked down on, like I didn't really fit in society. Well, at the time, especially in school wise, anyways. if I got picked on a lot. Yes, I know I got called four eyes a lot because even though now it's like if you get called four eyes, like that doesn't bother me. But as a kid, when I first started wearing glasses, like I couldn't
The
defend
thing
myself.
is, though, that's such a weak ass fucking bully line though. For us, like, dude, really?
But you guys got time. You got to take it from my point of view for someone who's
Yeah,
dealt.
your point of view, I get it. Back in the day, it was hurtful, but like now, it's like, ha
Now it's
ha ha,
like
really?
it's like be original. Anyways, I mean, I've been bullied a lot. I've been hot. Shit, I've talked about this too, and a couple times throughout Suicide Prevention Month. I wanted to off myself on
Yeah,
more
like
than one occasion.
10, yeah, 10. Uh,
And I know it's like
yeah,
you know
we're getting deep here. We're getting deep here, Juice. We have to at this point.
it's like even though I know it's a celebration one, but we want to get deep and actually hold
We
up. Let
want
me
to show
rephrase.
you, like,
Hold up. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase that.
yeah, we want to get deep, huh?
Shut up, asshole. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, I knew I had to,
We're going deep in, huh?
but anyways, but yeah, I mean, look, we want because like we hardly not saying we don't show emotion at times, but you got to think of this too. Like for someone who's dealt with autism, even though I've criticized the South a lot over the years, like they just didn't. Because here's the thing, this is what the fucked up part with Aiken County schooling system. Because Tyler, this is going to piss you off because here's the thing, the Aikens County school system already knew what an IEP was. They just never utilized it. Number three, they let me
It
because
doesn't.
they
It doesn't piss me off. You know why? South Carolina school systems always did that shit.
even their healthcare is fucking garbage too.
Oh, healthcare shit. They sent me back for like they sent me back a lot because I had fucking leg surgeries, bowel
Shit,
reconstructive surgeries. I've had to have fucking all these surgeries within like the span of like what 4 or 5 years
yeah.
when I moved
And the
up.
thing is too, it's like I said, I take every day like it's my last.
You
Good.
should. Everybody should be treating like it like that, man.
Yeah, I
From
kind
the
of feel.
internet, I was going through some deep shit, and I'm glad I'm still here every day. Yes, it is, Juice.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
I mean, shoot, it was kind of
And
weird
so,
last.
and honestly, to piggyback off of you, there's been a few times where I contemplated doing what you were doing. Um, now I went to therapy last year. Went to therapy last year for this, and I would get like pent up anger for like different shit that's going through my head, like oh fake friends, all this, all that, like all the bad shit, and it would just ooze out. I wasn't like like I bottled it up a bit, but it was hard for me to keep that inside, and it would just come out as anger, and I would lash out the wrong people, and it sucked. But
Yeah,
going to therapy for it, I'm better off for it. Um, I never really have like these like thoughts of like, oh, you're worthless and shit like that. Like
and
I'm starting to live like, this could be your last, man. This could be your last fucking day.
because it's like you got to just make sure you don't take life for granted.
Like play that video game you want to play, stream that stream you want to stream, watch that TV show you want to watch,
And it's also kind of
shit like
crazy
that.
too. It's like I remember back then, like if anybody watched wrestling, you always get made fun of for it.
No, no, honestly, not really.
So, well,
For me,
to me, it did.
it wasn't you got made fun of. It was the fact they always bust out that tired ass question. You know it's fake, right?
Yeah, we already. Yeah,
No. Nowadays, when people ask me, I'm like, no fucking shit.
I mean,
I
watch any
know
of your
this
favorite
shit's fake.
it's any TV show. It's the
It's
same
every
shit.
TV show in this country. It's fake. Even reality TV is fake.
Absolutely. Like Juice, like as we're saying, like you always have that one friend that's inseparable.
See, if you if you have a friend like that, I urge you, whether it's somebody, if you're watching this from Twitter, if you're watching this from my Twitter because I reposted it, or Rob's Twitter, or if you're watching this from YouTube, I'm gonna urge you this. If you got that one friend that you consider a best friend, a brother, a sister, keep them around. Keep them
Absolutely.
around because you know you deserve that in your life. And me and Rob, like with me, like I've had a friend like that before Rob, and it's Zach. Zach is still the homie as well. Zach became our best friend too. Like he just
Yeah.
came into this group as well.
Well, the thing is too, I don't know Zach on a personal level. That's the thing.
But you started to grow a friendship with him too on
Absolutely.
through here. Um,
He's
like Zach was that for me before I moved up here, and then it became Rob. Then Rob stayed, and Zach stayed too. But like me and Rob were just like
yeah,
this
we're
now.
inseparable. I mean, like I said, it's a brotherhood. It's always been like it's been
There's
like
been
that
a
from
few times. Yeah, there's been a few times where this motherfucker FaceTimes me.
yeah. There was one. I mean, there was one time Tyler actually called me. Tyler at times we sometimes he actually sometimes will FaceTime me in like different times. You know, it's like there was one time where I would tell you a funny. There's a funny story where he actually FaceTime will call me while I was using the bathroom. I was like, dude, it's, like, dude,
Like, Collins, use the bathroom. Go shit. I'm sorry.
He's like, damn me. I was like, I don't want to see me
Here's the
take a
thing. I don't know what you're doing. All right, I don't know what you're doing. I'm not even in your house. I'm not. I don't see what you're
yeah,
doing. So
yeah,
I don't
that's
even know.
true.
That's the thing. Like, I think there was like one time you did the same shit. I'm like in the bathroom and you FaceTime me. I'm like, dude, I'm in the bathroom.
I mean, shoot, like there is, and that's the thing too. It's like I know it because I
And
mean,
also, when you FaceTimed me earlier today, guess where I was? The bathroom.
I figured you would be in the bathroom.
Guess what? That's why you didn't even question it when I just texted you back.
That's
I
why
didn't even
it's like,
text you. I was
yeah, I
at.
know where it is. So wait, gotta be on the porcelain throne, I guess you could
I
say.
wasn't like on the porcelain throne. I literally was just pissing.
That's
And I also was changing because I got up and shit. I was
yeah,
changing.
yeah, and that's the thing
And
too.
like but yeah, the whole thing, like us getting vulnerable and getting deep, pause. Um the thing that we're like our like here's the thing, like us, being vulnerable about shit like that, we're trying to like tell people, dude, it's okay to air shit
Yeah,
out,
just let shit out.
let that shit fly, all right? If you got to talk about shit, all right? Just let that shit fly. Um,
There ain't wrong on that.
but before I met Rob, since we're going there, you know, I didn't really have like a dark time in my life. You know, I did grow up in in the country. You know, I lived across the damn dirt road from a farm, which I mentioned on the Real Talk show.
Yeah.
I lived in the country. I was a country boy growing up.
And it's kind of me. I was the opposite. Like I was a city boy before I moved
You were
down
a city boy
south.
in the country. I was a country boy in the.
And
I
yeah,
was
for
a.
those who are wondering, and yeah, I'm gonna go here too. Before I lived in Gloucester, I was born in Camden. I know what's
I was
crazy
too.
is it's
I was too. I was too.
Lady of
I
Lords
was
on a
born
Good
in
Friday.
Camden.
On Good Friday.
I don't even know what day April 29th of '98 was, but I was born then in Camden. But then, like after after my 4-year-old kindergarten, 4K is what we like to call it in short. Um, so after I 4-year-old kindergarten, I moved down south, and then I was from 5 to 12. From age 5 to age 12, I was in the south. And
Yeah.
man, let me tell you something. When I came up, I had a southern accent when I came up to Jersey,
And over time
and
you
Rob
start
can attest. Rob can attest to it. I had a southern accent
yeah.
when I came up,
But he started losing it
and
at,
I started losing it like within like a year to 2 years. I lost it by like fucking 2012. I lost it, and Rob can attest to this. Like, you had girls coming up to me and I love your accent. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Well, I mean, Jake's dig the country boys.
And then the science teacher was, I swear she was in fucking love with my damn voice or some shit. She would only choose me, Rob, to read because I had a southern accent at the time. I'm like,
That's
okay, creepy, but okay. But yeah, I had a southern accent for like a year, and then after that, I lost it, and then shit like that. But I really didn't. The Rizzler. Oh my god, we doing that shit. Crying proves you're alive. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Dude, if you're a man, cry. I don't give a fuck. Cry.
yeah.
I don't care for a man.
I mean,
Cry.
shoot, I'll tell you this
The
too. Like,
Rizzler. The
well,
Rizzler, no juice. Are you fucking kidding me?
well, because here, and this is another thing too about me. Because
Here's the thing. But here's the
I
thing. I didn't have any. That's the thing, Juice. I didn't have any. It was just a voice.
mean, it'd be like
I still don't have any. You kidding me?
and this is the thing is too. And me, I'm kind of different because and that's the thing. Now, a lot of people don't know. Yeah, a lot of my traits that I have is I get from my mom. Yeah, I got a lot of my feminine traits from my mother because I have her eyes, I got her dimples. Um, but I
And
do
my
have
mom can attest to this because I said this on the Real Talk podcast. I got my dad's looks and my mom's attitude.
yeah. I mean, I do get same with my mom and my grandmother's attitude. But the one
Yeah.
thing that's I still talk to my biological dad from here and there, but
You're turning, you were turning like 12 at this point, Juice. Take your mind off of shit. Just
honestly, from
relax.
but the what I mean, look, even my grandfather, he still might. Well, it's I know crazy as it sounds. He's my grandfather, Bob Daly, but I still consider him my dad in a sense because well, he's done a lot. Even though I have beaten him up over the years, with him being my personal catcher for years. Um, but
Yeah,
and he,
I met him. I met him when you were inviting me to your baseball games after high school. Like it was like 2020, and I met your grandfather. He was cool.
yeah,
He's a cool dude.
yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of the guys that even for high school ball always called him my dad because well, he was the only one that had done anything when it comes to
Yeah.
baseball with me. In a way, they were true. Well, yeah, man.
I never really joined sports. Um, Again, I talked about this. There was like one time I got lucky with this shit, and I was in like it was during freshman. Remember the freshman year of high school. Remember the meeting that we had like in the auditorium and shit with the fucking football coach, Rob.
Was that?
Remember the fucking meeting that we had like the beginning of freshman year
Yeah,
with the football coach? You're talking about like the sports and shit with extra curricular, whatever the hell.
I don't remember.
I raised my hand. I raised my hand and was like, I'm disabled. What can I do in sports? He looks at me and the football coach looks at me and he gives me like this stern fucking voice. He goes, "Come see me." Right after I think it was like lunch or something. I went to go see this dude, and he was talking to me about, oh, okay, you can't go all to the away games. Obviously, we can come to the home games and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right. I didn't expect what would happen next, though. We were in math class. You were there, right? Yeah, you were there.
Yeah,
So you know this, right? It was like a scene from a fucking movie. This fucking point, right? During math class, you hear on the door, right?
yeah.
It was the nurse, and I'm like, what is the nurse doing here? Am I getting picked up? What's happening? And so the nurse opens the door, and she has like a football jersey. She lays it on my desk. I'm like, and she tells me you're on the football team. I go, what? I'm like, I can't even play. She goes, Yeah, and they're gonna have you on the sideline, but you got your own personal jersey. I'm like, yo,
I will say this
fucking
too, though.
got
Like
applause out of this shit. I'm like, this is like a movie.
I will admit the jerseys that both even the baseball team because we got our jerseys through
Yo,
Russell.
the fucking jerseys the baseball team had and fucking glove. Yo, nice as shit, dude.
I will admit I had to always have to wear an undershirt because those things were fucking tight as oh god. Look, I
Oh yeah,
love
they're
Russell
nice.
athletic apparel, but holy crap, when they make jerseys, they are tight. They
Yeah,
are
they're
tight
real
as
tight.
hell.
Yeah, I
Now
don't
I
know
will.
who made. I don't know who made like the damn football jerseys, but they were nice as shit too.
Oh yeah, now it's in fact too. Now the basketball team nowadays, I mean, I don't know if you they have Jordan.
Oh my god, those jerseys are
It's like what
clean.
the fuck?
Oh my
What?
god, the new basketball jerseys. Oh my god, they're
Yeah,
clean, dude.
Jordan brand. It's like what the fuck?
Dude, even like when we were in high school, the jerseys were nice.
They were, but they were God. But they were.
They were like a tad bit outdated, but they weren't really outdated yet.
Because the Russell, I will admit this too. It's like the Russell jersey because the one jersey I wish we could have busted out for a few games of the season because we actually still we at the time we still had the cutoffs. You know, like how the like the Rockies had in the the early to mid 2000s when they had the cutoff jerseys. So we had those.
Oh my god, you just brought up a damn you brought up some bad memories about dodgeball there, Juice. I got a story with that. I got a
Like
story with that. I think this was either in Gloucester or I think it was Gloucester. Like it was like eighth or ninth grade. And we're playing dodgeball and we're having a good time. And somebody lobs one up, right? That shit, it's like lobbed up in a way, but it was like kind of hard, like hard throw, but it was like a lob. I look up one time, I had a split second to react, right? Didn't even react. I looked up and took one right in the middle of the face. My glasses were like snapped, but they weren't really snapped in half. Like the lens came out. Everybody's running like I got shot. Are you okay? Are you okay? Like I just got hit in the face with a fucking rubber ball. I'm good. Like I'm fine. But yeah, that was like yeah, I got pelted in the damn face. Yeah, breaker return. Cool. But yeah, it's like I got pelted in the face, and like, oh my god, it was bad. Everybody was fucking freaking the hell out for no reason. But but yeah, that was like one of the memories that I have with dodgeball. But back to like jerseys and shit. Yeah, those jerseys in
I would
high
say
school.
the baseball ones didn't. They were good, but over time, it's like
They got
it's uncomfortable.
yeah. No, the football jerseys were good. They were a little bit loose on me because I'm scrawny, but obviously, and plus, the only way that they'd be tight on somebody is if you got the pads on. I'm not gonna have pads on.
And I will tell you this too. This is one of the biggest regrets that I have even after graduating. I should have done football, and I second guess myself out of it.
Bro, you'd have been one hell of a fucking defensive end. I'll tell you that right now.
Shit,
You're
I would
one
have
hell
been
of
a
a
better.
defensive end.
Well, man, I would have been built. Yeah, I mean, I was more defensive
You're built like
tackle.
honestly. I looked at your build, dude. You're built like a damn tall ass defensive end.
I mean, shit, or I could be a fullback because with my size.
Nah. You'd be a defensive end. You're a bit bigger than an average fullback.
I mean, shit, I could probably play on both sides of the ball, both all O line and defensive line, if I wanted.
Yeah, you'd probably be like a center or a defensive end.
I don't think I have the hands for it to be a center because
Okay, no, then you'd probably be an
I could.
offensive end or offensive tackle,
I was
maybe.
gonna say offensive end. I've never heard that
I'm like,
position
who the
before.
hell's offensive end? It's offensive tackle, you idiot. You love football, you should know the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but anyways, though, like even though I look, that's the thing too. Do I miss Gloucester High at times? Yes, because I do like. Because here's the thing. Oh god, because Gloucester for the and it's kind of crazy too. Now Gloucester's now a Group 2 school because before when me and Tara went to Gloucester High, We were a
Who's Group
Group 1
1?
school, I think at least 150 students.
I could have been a kicker if not for my grades. Man, you should have hit the books, bro. Should have hit the books, Juice. But the thing is, though, yeah, y'all were like a Group 1 school when I was there. Yeah, they moved up to Group 2.
That's
Um,
crazy.
and also, for some fucking reason, after we all graduated high school, the football team wins a championship. What the fuck?
Tyler, not just the football team, even the
Baseball.
baseball team. I was like,
You were fucking dude.
I was pissed, but at the same time, I was happy.
Literally every team, like
Well,
every
softball,
team
that's
when we were, dude, softball they weren't choke artists. They were winning championships when we were there too.
I was
But when it
like,
came
hey,
to football and baseball, choke artists couldn't get out of the first round.
well, technically, we lost in the second round, actually,
Well,
when I was there.
round, okay, second round choke artists.
So at least I know how the Sixers feel. So cool.
Yeah, but I think when we were in high school, the basketball team was winning championships. I think.
Yeah.
The basketball team was winning. The baseball team and the football team did not win. Yeah,
And that's the funny thing too. For those who have even my 16-year career, like my postseason record, I have not
but
done
I
well in the
would take that. But I would take that all day over Triton's fucking record when I was there. Holy shit, they were bad.
Yeah, the JV, their first JV baseball was fucking ass.
Not basketball, not baseball. I'm talking about football.
Oh, football, yeah.
Oh my
That's why
god,
I
they
always
were
put
terrible.
belt to ass. Then again, I remember seeing trying to get belt to ass for different teams to sell jerseys. Like Jesus.
Yeah, it was like every game. Like every time I hear like the scoring update of like the team under like the morning announcements and shit, they always got BTA by another. I'm
That's
like, dude.
man, that's got because here's the thing. That's got because I can admit this too, because even in baseball, I've been on the receiving end of a BTA on multiple occasions. It is demoralizing as all goddamn hell. And I
I
will
bet
tell you
it
this
is.
too. Because I remember too, because I didn't talk to anybody for the rest of the day because I was just so flat out embarrassed after getting blown out. It's like I just don't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to be bothered. The only person
Honestly, if I was there, you'd probably punch me in the fucking face. I'd be laughing the entire.
technically I wouldn't, but you're
No,
probably
you
the
wouldn't. I'm just saying. I'm just
but
saying. Shit to be
you're
funny.
the only one I would talk to because good lordy. And here's
I'd
the
be like,
thing,
sorry. Honestly, realistically, I'd be like, sorry, brother, and then move on my merry way. But
and I'll admit this too. Like in my career, it sucks because like I know what the Sixers feel like from a baseball perspective in terms of not winning in the postseason. I
and
was
then
like,
when you leave, they're like, it's like 1983.
it really, but yeah, was I mad that they won a championship? Yes, but at the same time, I'm not because obviously my cousin John was actually my cousin Aiden
But
actually.
here's the thing. It's like you saying that at the same time you're not. I saw the Facebook post. You were pissed.
I was. That's like
I
because
literally, dude. On one of those posts, I'm like, dude, chill. You should be happy for him. Like, stop
I
dwelling on the past. Like,
I
y'all didn't win
know,
a championship. That's fine. Just be happy the school did.
yeah, but still, like we could like if anybody has seen the 2016 Gloucester Lions baseball program and that's my senior year, we had a stacked roster that year, and somehow could never get it done. And
The thing is though, is like football. We were fucking stacked too. Because I remember 2012, they had a good defense, a good offense.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, freshman year they were fucking
The
monsters.
one thing that irked me, the one thing that fucking irked me was the fact that we got dog walked by a future Eagle.
Oh yeah, Corey Clement, if I remember correctly. I
Mm-hmm.
remember
And then
that.
he ends up winning a championship for my favorite team.
So either way,
Oh hell.
that's a huge honor in its own
I
right.
just honor and a half at that point. I was like, I'm not even mad now.
But look now, because look, I'm still kind of still slightly salty that Gloucester High went to championship for the first time in the 70s. But at the same time, like I'm also happy for my cousin Aiden, who actually was a part of that team that won that title for the first time since the 70s. I was like,
Yeah.
it does make me jealous a little bit because we had guys like Bobby Trigenti, Steve Massaro. You got Nick D'Agostino, who was one of our outfielders. First base, if I remember correctly, it would have been Danny Arthur.
All right, brother. All right, Juice.
We appreciate
Keep
that.
being a good dude because you're helping your grandma. So we'll be here. We'll be here if you get back, and probably not because we'll be
Yeah,
maybe
so but
soon.
at the same
But back
time,
to what we but back to what you know we're saying. Like no,
because
should have. I think Rob in this situation should have been more humble about it.
I
You're
am
ranting, you were
now
raving.
because of my cousin because here's the thing because at the time because when I made comment on that Facebook post it's like I was still hurt by it. My heart still hurts from
But
losing
it's
to.
not that serious though, because it's sports.
Now I know, but when you have a team like what we had in 2016, like we were a brother. Well,
I know
no
you're
offense.
a brotherhood, but still, it was high school sports. None of that mattered at the end of the day.
I know, but you got to, like I said, you got to take it from my perspective. Like, baseball was my life, and I didn't.
At
And
that point, it was, and I think. But the thing is, though, like you should have been more humble. Like, look, I'm happy they won. All right,
I am now.
leave
It's
it at that.
like
Like, but you
because
were like,
it's
oh, now they win the championship when I'm not there. Like, really, dude?
what because yeah, I mean it's still
Like
kind
when
of
it like I know I wasn't playing in football, so I don't know what it was like to play. But even when their football team won, I'm like, yo, that's awesome.
because for
Cause
me
I
it's like
cause at least they don't have to feel like what we felt like when we lost.
that is true, and I don't know it pays me to say because like yeah, I'll tell you this too, and I'll flat out admit I sucked in the postseason. Even in my 16-year career, like even in Little League, we fell short to Stratford, and they won the entire damn thing in our county in our town's Little League. We fell short couple years ago against the Franklinville Phillies because I'm going to put my old team on blast because we didn't take them seriously, and that bit us in the ass. So we fell short to them in the championship. Uh, Gloucester High. We fell short to New Egypt, which we should have beaten, by the way, because New Egypt was not that great. Um, and but really, like my entire postseason career has not really, as a player, anyways, has really done this. It's not great. So I mean,
But the thing is, though, my point is there should be a level of humility there, and you didn't show it in that post.
yeah, but
There wasn't a level of humility, and I think there should have been more.
and
And the thing is,
that's
though,
one thing that's like that's hard for me. That's hard for anyone to teach me is humility.
and that's the thing, and that's some people aren't like that. Some people they do hold grudges. They're pissed
Me,
off
I've
about
let
things, and
I mean, I did. I mean, at the time, I still kind of held a grudge against Galbraith for not pretty much as like I pretty much just have me as a wasted roster space. Like it's like if you're not going to use me, why bring me along? Bring me along, anyways. We
see,
beat
that's
had
fine.
to,
See, that's fine to be a little bit pissed off about that because you should have played. The thing is, though, it's like about a championship. Like, don't worry about it. Like it was in the past, And at that point, it's been like 10 years since you graduated high school, so it's like
yeah.
not even yet. But
I
still,
still and that's another thing too. Like I still question my legitimately my varsity letter that I gotten because for me I felt wrong to get a varsity letter. I didn't even earn this. Like look, I was happy to get one, but it's like I said, do I even really earn it? Even deserve this? Like this is like hold up.
no, it happened. Like, yeah, you're
Oh,
good, bro.
son of a bitch. Sorry about that. I had to blow out the back caves.
You're good.
Anyways, but at
Oh,
the
you motherfuckers!
what?
ESPN, all three of them picked the fucking nah. Fuck y'all.
Well, they'll come back to bite them in the ass like it always
They're gonna
does.
bite you up. I'll be biting you on the ass.
And
What in
remember, they'll
the
say, "Oh, we're gonna pick all the Rams." Nope.
whatever at this point. If y'all want to fucking doubt us, doubt us. I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
But
shit.
anyway,
Everyone,
like, but anyway, like, what am I gonna say? Like, sports in high school was a lot of fun. Doing
it
football. It was really
was.
fun.
I will admit too, going from a metal bat to a wood bat, it was not an easy transition. I will tell you that.
I
And stuff like
remember, dude, I remember like, put it this way, I was Bobby Boucher, but like not playing football.
he was the
I was just
handicap version of Bobby Boucher. If you think
I was
about
the
it.
handicap version. I was the water boy.
I mean, you still helped out regardless. I mean, you did
I still
something.
helped out. I kept the players hydrated. That's what I was supposed to do. Give them water, give them high five after every score. Like, and it was kind of like a different version because remember, like in the water boy, the players hated them.
Oh
Players didn't hate
yeah,
me. They love me. Hell, there was one dude. I remember. I think it was like Andrew Burkhardt's brother. He
Steven.
took a liking. Steven. He took a liking to me. Called me
I'll
Big
tell you
Pippin.
this much: that kid's a fucking.
Bro, bro, dude. He called me Big Pippin in high school when I was in the football team. Called me Big Pippin, and he tried to
Steven.
set me up with. Dude, the motherfucker tried to set me up with a cheerleader.
I mean,
I'm like, dude.
like I'll tell you this too for someone who's coached Steven Burkhardt, that kid is a hell of an athlete. I
Oh
will tell
yeah,
you
he
because I
is.
remember coaching when he was with the Brawlers at one point. Uh,
Yeah.
but I will tell you this much too. It's like speaking of cheerleaders too. I remember this too. I had I remember. I don't know if I told you the story. So we were. It was. I don't know who we played in junior high basketball. It was eight. It was one of the games we had at home. As normal. Because obviously because we were blowing this one team out. We ever get to the fifth period, which is aka garbage time. So that's where got a lot of people that don't see a lot of playing time. So and it's this still kind of rid. I still fucking hate Mr. Mons for this. He asked me to know if I did kept my grades up. I say yes and whatnot. But I said I had the cheerleaders chant my fucking name from the bench.
Bro, my ass would have been like,
Dude, I had a big fucking grin on my face. I had my grandparents in attendance. Like, and it's like, unfortunately, never got
dude,
saw.
you know
Never.
what I would have done? You know what I would have done? I would have made every fucking shot at that point.
Well, and here it comes where the downside comes in. I did not see the
you
floor
wrecked the
on
shot.
that night, and I still
You,
fucking hate him for that.
yeah, they took you out.
No, he never fucking played me.
And we never fucking played you.
Yeah.
No.
So either
Well,
way,
dude, I'd
I
be
had
grinning you from here
I had
any
my moment
fucking way
fucked up.
anyway.
I mean,
Dude,
look, I'm
the
gonna tell you, you
cheerleaders
fucked my
wanted,
moment up.
bruh, the cheerleaders were chanting your fucking name. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
for a kid which is kind of rare for a guy like me who's always been known as the quiet kid for years. It really does. It really made me feel like actually I was meant something. I actually had some worth in life.
Like, oh shit, I got fans. Oh shit.
Yeah, which is actually kind of shocking in its own right. Shocked me a little bit too.
Yeah. I
But
remember I remember one time it was in a pep rally. It was during when I was on the football team, right?
even
My
pep
my
rallies in school
my
fun.
name was called once, right? And all I hear from like my right side, because I was on like where McConnell was, because McConnell's trying to tell me like trying to teach me like a taunt to do as my name is called. He was like, I'm gonna need you to throw the football and then catch it. I'm like, okay. And,
I would say this too, though. My
and then
best.
like but as I'm doing that, because they called my name because I'm on the football team, shockingly enough, as a disabled guy,
I
I can't
mean,
play. I literally, I hear from like my right hand side, "I love you." I go, "What the fuck is this?" I'm talking about. I don't know shit.
and that's the
And
thing
then
too.
like, and I was like in the middle of doing my taunt, like throw the football, catch it, and I'm like, "What? Who the fuck said that? Love you too, I guess." And I just went on to
Yeah,
the middle of the field, or the middle of the court.
And then really looking at it too as a whole, like I've here's the thing. Now, look, and that's the thing too. My two best years in school, in terms of if you look from an academic perspective, was my junior and my senior year. In particular, because I mean, I guess you could say my freshman year was okay because it's like it was the big stepping stone and whatnot. Sophomore year, okay, that can go fucking good lord. That was okay.
You had that was the yip year. Yeah, the
My year,
yips.
I mean, and I still did pretty decently in the classroom. But junior
Oh yeah,
year,
you
because
were balling in the classroom. You were doing the work, doing the homework, everything.
I mean, the only one I didn't fucking do is the fucking research paper for Miss Brandt's English guy. So fuck that.
No, I don't think anybody did. I've heard.
And it's funny too. For those who don't know who Miss Brandt is, especially if those are not Gloucester residents, like if anybody has had their parents, their aunts have gone to school that had Miss Brandt.
there was issues with her. But back to what we were saying though, with your academic or not academic.
I just loved working hard in the classroom. Nowadays, not so much.
Dude, I remember a few times, and let's move off of that. Let's move on to
God, I'm gonna algebra 2. Algebra and math in general just can go fuck off.
Dude, I couldn't even get to algebra fucking 1.
Even though I almost said algebra wrong.
Yeah, algebra. Yeah.
Here's the funny thing too. Like the one math class I did well in school was fucking geometry. I'm thinking myself like, holy shit,
dude! I stuck to all math classes. I hated math.
First of all, I mean, I've always said we're not going to need math in school.
The only thing that I did decently well was the Pythagorean theorem. That's it. That's the only thing I could do.
Yeah, oh God, that was fucking boring to listen.
That was easy as shit. That was like light work in geometry class. That was light work. But other than that, couldn't do shit.
You're wrong on that one.
But like, dude, I remember a few math classes, and I'm like, you want to start a revolution or what? Because I'm in. Somebody gets up in our math class, right? I don't know who did it. I don't know who said it. I love them for it. They got like, what is the purpose of doing this? We're not going to use this after high school.
I mean, that's just true. Well,
it's fucking true. I haven't used math since high school.
But I think now it's like, I mean, the only way you can use it is probably if you're an architect.
If you're an architect, if you're a fucking architect, or if you're doing calculations with money, but that's it.
But besides that, like, it's fucking useless.
Dude, there's not one time where I used fucking geometry in my home life.
Neither did
I. Not one time. Not one fucking time have I used geometry.
Well, I think it's too Arco. You got to take it from me, because me and Tara, we started school in the early 2010s. Because
spreadsheets are different. That's like fucking financial.
Spreadsheets sucked. Yeah.
The financial stuff. Like I think it was like financial aid.
Like there's a lot of stuff that I wish because here's the thing, because I think also I brought back shop class. It's like shit, that would have been fun to take it when I in school.
I had a digital like media class where you could like edit videos and shit. I did well in that class. Ironically enough, I can't edit shit now. So
and another thing is too, it's like okay, yeah, so that makes perfect sense, Arco. So you got to start around that time,
2012, 2013.
Yeah, okay, so you understand. Okay, so yeah, so around that
you
same
understand
time,
our point. You understand our point. But
besides that, I mean, it's like
what's the use of math?
Exactly. But the fact that we're seeing like different, and also I'm glad Gloucester High finally fixed the football field, because holy crap, to me and Tyler were the only ones.
Dude. You know how petty I was when they did that shit?
Oh yeah, we were very petty, but at the same time, it's like
I was like, now you fix it. I'm like, now you fucking fix it. After the fact, I've been tripping over that bitch for like 2-3 years. Actually, no, 4 years. Because 7th, 8th, 9th, or no, 3 years.
3 years.
I've been tripping over that shit for 3 years. You don't even fix it until after high school?
And me and Tyler, we're not the only ones that had complaints about the football field. But I'm kind of
No,
glad
everybody else did too.
I'm kind of glad they actually finally did something about it. I was like, just think,
Hell, I couldn't even, dude. Hell, I couldn't even use my fucking wheelchair in that shit because the wheel
well, we get
somehow
on.
got stuck in the hole. Pause.
There you go. But it
I knew
really,
we were
yeah.
going to laugh. That's why I said pause.
And here's another thing too, like, and I saw they renovated the varsity field. I was like, at this point, just put artificial turf down. That's because I prefer artificial turf anyways over that.
Honestly, I think artificial turf hurts more players. So that's why they don't do it. That's the
That's
thing.
true. But I mean, I played on artificial turf before. Like, I have never had problems with it.
But that's just you, though. Other players might have.
Well, I guess it really depends on the sport because like baseball artificial fields is not as bad as football fields. I
Oh
will
yeah,
admit
it's
that.
football, and plus you're not playing on fucking concrete like professional fields.
Here's the thing about that, because the one time I played, because I went, because one season in my before I start my new one on March 30th, because we went to Eastern and Voorhees at Eastern High School, because they actually had, we looked at the layout of the field. As nice as it was really weird. You had a turf infield or obviously turf infield, outfield was grass, legit. Well, it was all real grass. So it's like, yeah,
These inconsistencies of that will hurt somebody.
dude, it just hurts my eyes just looking at it. Say, what the fuck is
It's
this?
it's not just that that's not appealing to the eye. It's the fact that it would probably hurt somebody because it's like two different surfaces.
Yeah. And another thing too, if I'm Gloucester High, please, for the love of all that is holy, put a fence for JV and fix the goddamn JV fields while you're at it too.
Oh my god, yeah, that
Especially
shit.
the outfield, for Christ's sakes. It's like fucking
Now
like
I didn't have an issue with the interior of the school. That shit's fine.
like yeah. Even
It's a good
though
school. Now fucking Triton was a fucking maze. Oh, with that. First day of freaking school, I'm going down one direction. I'm supposed to be going in the other direction. I'm like, what the hell?
yeah.
I'm like, do you know where this class is? Oh, it's that way. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. What the hell? Like that shit's a fucking maze. But
Anyways though.
there was like maybe like 3 or 4 hallways in Gloucester, and I'm like, that's fine.
But anyways though, I think we're gonna wrap it up here because it's been over 3 hours since we've been on
We were just
here.
rambling at that point, talking
Yeah,
about like
my
plastic.
ass cheeks are numb. And I need to blow my nose more because I ran out of toilet paper for blowing my nose.
Oh my god, you just used up
And I
all the
gotta
toilet paper.
and I gotta pee.
I gotta pee too.
That being said, Preach Guys hanging out for our 5-year celebration. Got
Thank you for the last thing. What do you mean saying?
Yeah,
You got to pee
unfortunately, my girl
too?
she got sick too.
Oh, she got sick too. Oh, damn.
She got the same sickness as I do, stuffy nose, cough, and I don't know what else she had. Fucking heck.
I got the stuffy nose, but that's about it. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Thank you, and
But,
also shout out to Kayla because
my girl, I love you.
the guy who couldn't get a girl to save his life in high school finally won the fuck out.
And I will tell you this much. Oh, okay. That's the last thing I want to talk about too before we end up out of here, because I will be honest, it wasn't easy, And the funny thing is too, it's like because when I first got to know Kayla a little bit, and the funny thing is too, we talked over Instagram. That's kind of how it all started between me and her. And we kind of got to know each other. What our likes or dislikes is, and I remember this clearly too. She asked me, can you guess my birthday? So I threw out a bullshit guess at October 17th. She freaked out because her birthday is October 16th. So I pretty much I just threw it out there for shits and giggles.
Bro threw out almost perfectly. What the hell?
In a way, I mean, like I said, it wasn't easy because I had to go through 2 crazy chicks that had tried to ruin my life with false
allegations. I remember when you were dating them. Goddamn.
No, because Kate, was on and off for a good while. Just never really worked out. I had two, that almost tried to falsely accuse me as a rapist.
Mm.
I remember
Oh
that
boy.
almost fucking happened. So I had that to deal with. Um, and that was pretty much about it. So like I said, I had to do a lot of toxicity. Um, almost had to put legal action against two of my exes for defamation. So that was, like I said, my dating life has not been the greatest. So, anyways,
For me, I had one fucking girlfriend, bro. One. I haven't
all I
dated
can,
since.
all I can say is, dude, I just stay single if I were you. Because girls nowadays, and my girlfriend will tell you too. Like women nowadays fucking suck because like think of
I
these, like they're like the
I
hot shit because they want
fucking
to set like a high standard for themselves, but in reality, like it covers up what they
I ain't
covers up
worried about it.
their
Here's the
fakeness. So
thing. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say all women are like that. They're not. Not all women do that shit. The thing is though, I've been content with being single. I don't give a shit. Like I don't give a shit. You
me,
know.
I was the opposite.
You're like, I have to have a girlfriend now. Like, dude, chill.
But now, I mean, like I had to be because that was when I was a bit, all over the place. But now I had to be patient and stuff like that. So I mean,
Me,
I
I
don't know
don't give
why.
a damn. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't,
I
it
mean, you
doesn't.
should. That's why I think why. I mean, me and Caleb been together for 8 years now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting. Anyways, though, that being said, appreciate you guys coming in. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And all being said, we'll see you guys. What's tomorrow for Sunday? Oh,
Tomorrow
yeah,
will
tomorrow's Sunday.
be. Wait, what's on Sunday?
So tomorrow's Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday.
And that,
Nothing's on Sunday.
I mean,
Because we were gonna do the NFC Championship, but then you told me you were working.
yeah, I won't get home in time.
You know, I'm like, damn, because the game starts at like what
3
3
o'clock.
o'clock. Yeah, you won't be home in time. So we're not gonna do anything tomorrow.
I'm
We're
probably
not
just
doing
going to watch
anything
the
tomorrow.
entire both the AFC and the NFC Championship game when I get.
I'm
All right,
probably
we'll
just
see you
gonna
guys
watch
for.
NFC. The way my sleep schedule's set up, I'm probably gonna watch like the fucking NFC Championship game, and that's it.
But besides that, we'll see you guys for Monday Night Raw between myself, Tyler, and Gooley. Good night, everybody.
Peace.